Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of No Snooze. No Snooze. Yes, sir. We are back at it again with another episode of your weekly dose of movies, music, culture, news. This is the CNN. I'm your host, Dezo the Introvert. I'm joined by Easy E, man. Talk to him.
Yo, y'all already know when y'all see that countdown what time it is, man. It is a Hood CNN, the Hood News Channel, the show powered by the people for the people. You already know what the deal is. You already know your boy, how I'm rocking. Let's get into it. You already know the deal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Easy, man. First things first, man. How was your week, man? How was your week?
It was alright. Ain't not too much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's some shit that happened this week that my fault. Somebody weird ass phone call. You see, phone call like that. Phone call like that right there. Phone call like that. Ain't nothing to talk about, but
I was
just a
like,
little
what
something to
happened
talk
to you,
about.
bro?
Nah, yeah,
Uh,
I caught a crazy phone call just now. Again, phone calls like that, you see, there ain't nothing to talk about for the week, but there's something to talk about for the week. But I'm
okay,
gonna leave
word,
that alone. You know what I'm saying? But what's
word,
good
word,
with you,
word.
bro? How's your week? What's going on?
Shoot, man, it's been cool. You know what I'm saying? It's been cool. I was just mostly working. Uh, my dog actually just broke my ring camera, or not my ring camera, ring light.
Oh
So
shit,
that's why I'm kind of in the dark right now. You know what I'm saying?
what you did?
It's dark days for Deza. These are the dark days. But other than that, man, it's been decent. It's been decent.
What you did when
Uh,
he broke the camera? When he broke the light? What you did?
I didn't do nothing.
That's
I,
what you gotta do something. That nigga gonna break the everything after that point, yo.
bro, I thought I had to hop on the show. I was like, yo, I gotta, I can't do nothing right now. He's just
I get
a little badass dog, man.
give him time. The punishment coming. Just let that nigga know, like, yo, the punishment coming. I just got some business to handle real quick.
Facts,
I'm
facts, facts.
I'm fucking your ass up, yo. You know better not to do that shit right there.
We are two-man weaving it for right now. Obviously, Ox and Context. They'll try to slide through whenever they can.
Yo, y'all already know the deal. We the hood CNN. So same how y'all pop up like 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes late for working. I'll be like, yo, what's the deal, man? I come up here every day, man. I'll make sure I do my thing.
Mm,
Yo, you already know niggas pop pulling up. They gonna do their thing. Just give us a few minutes. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Like the traffic running crazy right now. You know, niggas
traffic
riding
is running
some
crazy
bullshit.
right now.
Niggas try to get a quick bagel real quick and somebody doing some bullshit at the front trying to get some early, ticket lottery numbers real quick, but they bullshitting at the front. They don't know what numbers they want. You already
Mm.
know how it goes. Give us a minute. Give us a minute.
Yeah, people trying to get to work. It's hella traffic right now. So,
Facts on the traffic.
um, well, first things first, man. I just wanted to let everybody know. I hope everybody in the chat had a good week. It was Labor Day on a Monday. I hope y'all brought out the barbecue pits. You know what I'm saying? Barbecued one last time because summer's almost over. I ain't gonna lie. Fall is approaching fast.
I ain't
Um,
gonna lie to you, Duzzle. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's me, but every year, right after Labor Day, I'm talking about like the day right after Labor Day, it just feel like it get a little cold out of nowhere, yo. Like you gotta bring out the hoodie, yo. Like this shit is insane, yo. Like I feel like that's an every year thing. Like that shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. That shit was crazy. But yo, shout out to Labor Day, man. That shit was a fucking movie. NYC, you already know the deal is. And the Parkway was crazy. Anybody come out to the West Indian Day parade, that shit was crazy right there. That shit was a movie. You already know New York was going up. Before we get into anything, I want to say RIP the person that got shot on the Parkway.
mm,
Um, there was a shooting on the Parkway. If I'm not mistaken, 5 people got injured. One was fatally killed,
what
injured.
where was this at?
This was on Labor Day,
Oh, okay.
right in NYC, right on Eastern Parkway. So I got the article right here, but if you from NYC, you already know, like just like how every other city have their parades. You already know NYC have their parade, so we have Labor Day parade. So like how context said, man, duck your taco, man, duck your taco, man. R.I.P.
Hmm.
to the person that was fatally injured. Sorry to hear about that. Send my condolences to the family.
It's the West Indian American Day Parade. Is
Yeah,
that
it's
what?
the what? Yeah, the West Indian American Day Parade. 5 people were injured by gunmen. It was happened in Crown Heights. So that's where the parade happened.
Okay.
The man fired his weapon into the crowd numerous times. It hit people, multiple people in all different areas. One got hit in their arm, one got hit in their stomach, one got hit in their head. The person that got hit in their head miraculously survived.
Mhm.
One got hit in their arm. So like just like how my boy said, like, yo, duck your taco, man. Like, yo, bullets don't got a name on it. You could get hit and you might be lucky to survive it, but you might be the nigga that, has to go down. So RIP to the man, that was fatally murdered.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I just read uh he was from Texas. 25-year-old Denzel A. Chan from Texas.
Uh,
25 years old, man. That's tough. He was probably there on a trip, you know what I'm saying? Not even since he's from Texas, he was probably just there trying to enjoy New York, man.
uh,
And ended up losing his life. So that's unfortunate, man. 25 years old is way too young to go out. Way too young.
Way too young. So RIP to the family, send my condolences, but, it is what it is, man. Another day in the heart of the city, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Context, man. What's up with you?
Yo, let me know I'm good. My mic good? What's going on, yeah? Top of the morning, top of the morning.
You got a new mic?
Nah, nah,
Oh, okay.
nah. Nah, I just want to make sure my other mic is
uh,
good. I just want to make sure my regular mic is good.
okay,
Um,
word.
what
Yeah,
did
you
you,
good.
we also, who y'all saying RIP to?
Uh,
Yes. I just brought up the shooting that happened on Labor Day right on the Parkway.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, a 25-year-old individual got fatally injured on the Parkway, last Monday. Unfortunately, um, and it's funny because like how I told you, like right that same Monday that we did the show, like I'm telling y'all right now, I ran right up to the Parkway, like I made a beeline right straight to that motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So it's very funny, like where this happened at, and then like the time that it happened, I wasn't too far away from it. Now, me
Right.
personally, I didn't really hear like shots, but like I said, it's a lit occasion right there. Like a lot is going on. I think, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken, they
facts.
say close to. Well, I don't know if this is true or not. I think the article alleged this, but I think they said there's close to like 1 million people around this area right there, which is kind of crazy right there. But I mean,
I
if that
believe it.
is
I
the
believe
case,
it.
but if that is the case, then like you could only imagine like the kind of madness that's going on right there. You know what I'm saying? And like I could
Yeah.
show y'all a lot, but like it's just crazy. Like you have to really experience like Eastern Parkway. West Indian Labor Day Parade. You really have to experience it to like know what's really going on. So a lot was going on. I just felt like I had to share that real quick. Like RIP to the person. You want to come on, just see what the vibes are.
Was
See
that the
everybody.
tummy? Was that the stomach shot? Stomach
Yeah,
shot, son?
that was a stomach
yeah.
shot. That was a stomach shot.
Oh, damn.
And the funny thing about it, well, not funny, but I guess like the crazy thing about it is there was an individual that got hit in their head, but they end up surviving. Now, critical
Yeah.
injury, but they end up surviving. But the person that got hit in their abdomen, that was just too much right there. So
It's because you gotta think about it. Like there's way less, like depending on what type of lifestyle you live in. Like if you know what I'm saying, like you're you're either gonna have like a lot of soft tissue like around the stomach area. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna that's like so many vital organs within that area. If it
Hmm.
bleeds out and affects something else, son, like you're cooked, bro. You're cooked, bro. Like that stomach shots. A lot of people they survive them, but a lot of times like it can go left like very very fast.
very
Just how like
fast,
you can be fine. Like they said that he was when he got to the hospital, he was cool, and then
Mm.
it just turned for the worse. But yeah, I saw like because I was like I was around the area, but I came later. And then on top of that too, like I was going in between like a couple of like different events, like from different areas. So I was like in and out. Like I didn't like stay on the strip itself. So like I didn't know until like later on, like, oh, and then I started seeing like, the crossing tapes and like the little, the boys pulling up, all the boys is in a certain section. But I noticed that it was by like um which truck? By the Jamaican trucks. Because that's why I started see I saw the shorty that caught the leg eyes. She caught a leg shot by the Jamaican truck. Um then, well, I don't know what happened. I think maybe they stopped and that's where they ended up being at. But you can see where everybody was like, it was like everybody was in a row. The way that you could see it, like there's a video. I forgot if the video is still online, but you could see like, and I saw when I was walking by, I saw like the exact way that they was filming it. So there was the first one was the girl that caught the leg shot. Then it was the headshot guy. Then it was the tummy tuck son that the people was like crowding him and like trying to flip him over. And then you saw the other guy, and then I think there was a 16-year-old girl was the last one that caught an arm shot, whatever. That's the only person I
Yeah.
didn't see. But yeah, nah, I mean, it's about like Easy said, there's too many people, it's too much going on. Like it's summertime, it's the ending of winter, they about to go right back to school. So you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, like I'm not saying like this is like beef or whatever. I can't associate it with that, but there's too many people coming in from too many different places. And you're bound to, especially like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them is inebriated, a lot of them is under the influence, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people was there to enjoy themselves, but there's so much other influences that's around. It's bound to happen, bro. Like it's bound to happen. And it's not like this happens at a lot of festivals too. Like, let's not make it like, you know what I mean, pin it out to the West Indian Day Parade. Like this happens in a lot of places, bro. Like
Bro.
anywhere that there's a large gathering of people, the likelihood of something negative is gonna happen. Like that's the way the numbers work, bro.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate for
You know,
sure.
factual. But RIP, man. Condolences to the family, and as well as like, hopefully the people that were hit and they was able to survive, do better. You know what I mean? Hopefully, speedy recovery. And I don't know, like a lot of people saying, "Oh, what are we gonna do about this? Should we stop it?" Blah blah blah. Like, as much as you try to put enough, police enforcement there's just so many people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there was police officers from the night beforehand, like the Sunday night going into the Monday morning. Like they're
Right.
doing like 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing like crazy shifts,
Right.
36-hour shifts and stuff like that. So like, I mean, it is what it just comes with the
Yeah,
territory with large gatherings.
police in Chicago were working like you hear documentaries about police in cities who are
Yeah.
working like mad long hours.
Yeah,
Like
insane. Like 36. I'm like, yo, 36.
yeah,
What are
it's
you guys
crazy.
doing?
Yeah.
They'll
It's
go into
crazy.
the office and like sleep for like 2 hours and then
Hmm.
pop right back out. I'm like, no wonder like you guys are erratic. Like it makes complete sense. You're not
Right.
working normal shifts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like you're doing you're either doing like high stress level stuff, or you're doing like low, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that you really don't want to do. You get annoyed. Eventually, now that you find the right one, and now you teed up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're
that's
taking that shit out on us though. What the fuck,
yeah,
man?
that's a
the
fact. You're
thing
right.
is
You're right.
thing is right. Like at a certain point, you get yourself into that many stressful situations, and you're on that little sleep. Like some shit's bound to
Yeah,
happen. Like it's no
come
wonder
on.
shit
Oh yeah,
happens. Like
you tripping out. You tripping out.
yeah, you're
Yo,
paranoid.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to make it home to your family, and so
right.
it's like
you wasn't the same person you was at the beginning of the shift now when you at the
Thank
28
you.
hour
Right,
now. So
right,
like
right, right,
so
right,
like when
right.
when you see somebody, you're like, yo, put your hands behind your back. Yo, why am I putting my hands behind my back? Yo, put your motherfucking
yeah,
hands behind your
Yeah,
back
right,
right
right,
the
right,
fuck
right,
now,
right.
yo.
Yo,
I'm tired of this
all the
bullshit right here.
reasoning,
I'm tired of
all
trying to fucking reason with y'all motherfuckers. Y'all trying to get me
right, there you
backed up.
go. All
Yo,
the reasoning.
put your motherfucking hands right behind your back
Now
right
he
the
back
fuck now.
now he
right,
Back.
right.
backing out the grip, and you're like, wait, what? How did
Yo,
Now,
how did it get here? How did it get here? Hold on, my dog. Hold on, dog. Hold on,
now
dog.
you're on suspension because somebody had a camera. You know what I'm saying? And
right?
fucked up the
So
whole
here's the funny thing too. Like I remember there was one time, and it stuck out to me. I was like maybe like 10 or something like that, and ended up getting stopped by them. And I had at that time, remember when people was like snapbacks was like OD came back, right? Snapbacks was doing his thing. So
snapbacks and
like yeah, so I had some shout out to who was Kidding? Yeah, shout out to Kidding. Damn, I haven't heard. Yo, he hasn't made songs in a long time. Shout out to Kid Ink, man. That was a snapback era. That was a nasty time to be alive.
It was like,
Tiger and Kid Ink. That was a nasty time. But
That's a great
anyways,
time.
I remember I had one of the throwback hats or whatever. I had a throwback snapback, and son slapped it off on my head, and he was like,
oh
I
no,
hate
that's the
your hat.
ultimate disrespect.
I was like, hate my hat, son. And I was like, yo, son, what's up with you? What you doing like that? And he was like, all I have to do is worry about waking up, being black, and not dying. That's it. I was like, damn, son. That was like a crazy perspective to have as a police officer, son. Like, I was like, oh, all right, yeah. I like, yeah, I'm not rocking with y'all at all, son. At all. Y'all are cooked. Y'all
Yeah, where did
cooked.
I come from, bro? What the fuck is
Yeah, that
going
was
on here?
insane. That was insane, son. Black man on black too. Like I was like, yeah, cool, cool, cool. Lost me on that one, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna give y'all too much leeway. Like, yo, get your life together and pick
Yeah,
better
for
people.
sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, forget about that. Pick better people. How about that?
Yeah,
Like,
hey, police precincts out there, do y'all due diligence and
yeah,
actually perform
facts,
proper
facts,
background
facts. Like,
checks?
psych.
And
Yeah, right, 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 right. They
you
always be
don't
like, oh,
need
we never knew. We never knew that he was. What? It's your
right,
job to know. It's your job to
exactly.
know. You're doing state RICO cases, and you know about this. You're reading the lyrics and you're throwing up the gang signs of the kids in the neighborhoods, and you don't know your partner is an alcoholic beating on his wife. Blah 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 blah. Right, right. How does that
Nah,
make sense?
nah, you know that shit. You know that shit. You
Right,
know
right.
that
You do
shit,
know
nigga.
it, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But you're not gonna hold them
nigga, y'all
accountable.
spending 24 hours a day. If you, yo, listen, man, if you with
Right.
somebody for 24 hours a day, they're supposed to have your back and they don't know nothing about you at that point, nigga. At that point, nigga, y'all hired the wrong people, nigga, because they not even socializing with each other. So how you expect them
Right.
to even be confident enough to even handle a situation outside with people that's random? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
listen, at the end of the day, my nigga, get mad at the nigga that's putting you down for 36 hours straight. And you're like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And I'm not even getting paid enough. You nigga, get mad at that nigga. Don't take it out
Right.
on the little nigga that just fucking hopped the back of the fucking bus and all of a sudden you want to beat his ass on some crazy shit just because he
Facts.
tried to save $3 because he only had
Right,
five
right,
dollars
right.
for the day.
Like,
You know
like,
what I'm
like,
saying?
like he ain't broke too. You broke because and you doing overtime. He broke and he trying to just get a free ride. Like, let him rock, son. But let
No,
me
All
hit
facts.
this with
right.
the financials real quick before we get
Yep.
into anything else. You already know. Remember to like,
Oh,
comment, and
man,
subscribe.
that's up
It
here,
is
man.
a morning show powered by the people for the people. Let us know what's going on in your town, your city, your community. Thank you for joining this journey with us. Ox is hitting the snooze button. Nasty work. Nasty work. Leaf, if you're out there, brother, we might be sending that bad signal for you, man. It's nasty work.
Yo, Leaf,
After
just fucking know. Just know that signal been under sky for a few times now. I ain't see your ass pull up. So when I
right,
pull up, bro,
right, right,
and I
right,
start
right.
chopping
I
up
don't
with
want to
you,
hear
and then
none
you
of that
start
no
bringing
more.
some,
That's a fact. I don't want to hear
don't
none
I
of
don't want
that.
to hear none of that shit no more, bro. Don't bring
Right,
no,
right.
bro. I don't.
It's
I
cooked.
like
It's cooked.
we
It's
put
cooked.
the signal out for you. All right, bro. All right, man. All right.
Relax, 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 relax. All right, so hit y'all with some of the commodity section real quick. So gold went up about $8. So it's at $2,509, but it was down from 13 from the last time that we spoke. Silver, it went up 5 cents. It's at $28.66 and it's down 105 from the previous time that we spoke. Copper stayed relatively the same. So it just went up from that 13 cents from last week. So it's at 418, relatively stayed the same. Platinum, it went up $3, but down 15 from the last time that we spoke. So it's at 933. We will see if that new BG and Birdman song, Gangsta, drives up that platinum price. Fellas, have you guys heard the BG song and
Yo,
the BG
context.
and
You put
Birdman?
too much faith in this man, bro. I hear you bring him up every other episode. It's like, damn, bro.
because
BG,
because I'm
BG
trying to
carrying,
figure out.
BG
Well,
carrying
I'm
the
gonna say
whole
this.
copper industry on his back right now.
And
Well, no,
platinum.
he's carrying the
And
platinum.
platinum,
BG's
platinum.
yeah, he's carrying the platinum. But I will say this though. Um, Lil Wayne decided to finally to perform with the Hot Boys. I don't know if you guys saw, but for the Little Louisiana fest that's gonna be
Mm.
in Louisiana, obviously. I think he's going to be performing with Hot Boys, which included, and this is where it gets really funny and tricky, y'all. Okay, it says Hot Boys, right? But it says BG, Turk, Juvie, right? It specifically says those names, and it says special guest DJ Manny Fresh. A week later, I see BG doing a song with Birdman. Does the 2 + 2 = 4 to y'all, or what? Like, does anything stand out to y'all? Anything between what I said with the Little Louisiana thing and then the Birdman and BG thing?
You want to go first, Razzie?
I mean, what's supposed to stand out? Is there something that's supposed to stand out to?
I mean, I did hear Lil Wayne name first in that shit right there, so like, that's what I'm.
So, all right. So technically, the Hot Boys includes Birdman. If let's be for real, it's Hot Boys includes. He's not. He's not.
Wait, don't fuck with Birdman.
I mean, look. All right. Hold on, real quick, Tex. All right. Cause I hate this shit right here, bro. This is. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I have this conversation in a minute, but this is a low key pet peeve, my nigga. I could give you Birdman is a part of the Hot Boys, but this nigga is Juvie, nigga is Manny Fresh, nigga is BG, nigga. Like, it is not you, dog. You are the fucking Diddy, my nigga. No fucking lie, bro. You just don't got all that bullshit Diddy got on his jacket, bro. But you are the Diddy, bro. And if anything, you a fake worse Diddy, nigga. Cause you fucking niggas know about you skimming the bread, dog. They just can't talk about it because you on some crazy nut shit, bro. At least they can at least they can have a conversation with Diddy. Like, all right, he a bug out, but like, yo, we can have a conversation with this bug out. You a
the same guy.
Dummy,
no. The same guy that blew up Cuddy's car. The same guy that had Wale outside of a window in New York City, almost threw him off the ledge. Okay,
allegedly.
What are we talking about? What are we talking
about?
Allegedly.
Nigga, all right. So you see how you said that about Diddy? All right. So what Birdman doing? Because you know this nigga is a crash test dummy. So he taking it to the umpteenth degree from the beginning of the situation, nigga. So at least Diddy, you can know like there's some build up, nigga, because niggas is talking crazy. So there's a build up. This nigga crash test dummy, nigga. We know about you, dog. Yo, the streets talk, my nigga. We know. Bro,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And the thing is, like, if I'm Wayne, I don't want Birdman anywhere around my fucking concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Hot Boy shit. Like, yeah, you may have been involved, but nigga, you was stealing money from every single one of us. Like, we don't fuck with you. Talking about Birdman.
No, fuck
out of here, Bird.
And that's why I was saying, like, it's last year. Well, here's my thing. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, they did the Hot Boys reunion with Birdman, but Wayne didn't perform with them. Wayne and Turk, because I think Turk is still beefing with Birdman too. So it's funny to see now Turk jumped on the stage with him. Like, all the Hot Boys outside of Birdman is doing it with Lil Wayne. So it's just mad funny to see. And then Birdman trying to get back cool with BG. Like, yo, listen, Playboy. I'm throw you some bread, you know what I mean? We're gonna shoot this music video. I saw your last video when you tried to come out. That was nasty work. You was in a junkyard. Yeah, that was nasty work. We need to give you some production. We need to liven this up. So it was a way better music video. Shout out to BG. Hopefully he's able to think. I just think that his sound and that style of rapping might be outdated, unfortunately.
It's definitely outdated, bro. It was outdated 5 years ago.
5 years ago, 10 years ago.
10 years, yeah, facts.
If this was like 2002, 2003, 2004, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
20 years ago?
Yeah, at least 20 years ago. That sound. The thing about it is that he has not updated his flow.
Nigga, at that point, you delusional. At that point, bro, you stuck in your ways, bro. You just don't want to admit it. You could talk about how rap is and all that, nigga. Rap wasn't the same way how you came into the game before, nigga. You could go back 20 years before when you came into the game, it was different. You changed up. If you come back into the game 20 years later, you still got the same flow. You like, yo, niggas don't open their ears. Nah, nigga, yo, shit just evolved, nigga, and just crazy at some point in times.
The only thing that could really work in your favor is if you are like very creative and you are like evolving before, like quickly. So, like for example, like Wayne realized it really pretty soon. Like after Carter 3, he realized I can't keep just rapping. If I keep on that, I'm gonna phase out. Because after a while, a lot of the bars, you know what I'm saying? Like how much punchlines, how much away, like you're gonna sound so repetitive. That's why he went into the guitar, rock and roll, things like that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like he was able to, and it looked like he was before his time. You know what I mean? So now when he's rapping, he's doing all these melodies. Now it looks like he can fit into this era because he was already doing it way before then. Max B and all that stuff, like all these guys, Max B is gonna be able to come in and be able to seamless. Now I want to say seamlessly, he'll have to just learn just a little bit, but because he was already doing the stuff that they're doing now, it's gonna be easier for him like that. But BG was doing his sound, like, and it was so distinct that he was like, well, people gonna love me for my flow, my style, which is cool, yeah. But if you haven't experimented and doing other things, you're gonna stick to your sound and think that, oh, people are just gonna gravitate back to it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
The
All right.
niggas that
Well,
spending money don't know your style, bro.
all right. Yeah,
That's fair.
that's facts.
That's fair. That's fair.
Listen, man, let's get into, it's enough New York rap talk, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into let's get into let's get
We didn't even
into
get into New York rap talk. What are you talking
What
about?
New
We
York
didn't even get-
rap
I don't know.
talk,
I
nigga?
don't know
That
where
was straight Louisiana. That was
I don't know where
lemonade, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know where
I don't know what's going on. That's
I don't
all.
know where PG from,
Y'all
man.
been sending some strays to New York, and I'm not liking it, bro.
Yo, what
I'm
is
not like
going on, bro?
when we have
I don't
NSB
know. I
weekend.
don't know.
We're gonna have to
I don't know
have
where PG
we're gonna have
from,
to.
man.
We gonna have to
Shout out
settle
to
this
PG.
NSB weekend, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a
Shout out
fact.
to
That's a
PG.
fact.
Listen, we got a few things to talk about from this
Right.
week. Y'all want to start with good news or bad news first, man? Good news or bad news first?
We might as well get the laughs out the way.
Right.
Um, well, I mean, first we can start with some sports talk. You know what I'm saying? We had the Chiefs versus the Ravens to kick off the 105th season of the NFL last night. Uh, Lamar Jackson did his thing, 110 yards on the ground for him, and then 206 through the air. Pat Mahomes came out, did his thing. Is there anything that stood out to y'all guys in the Chiefs 27-20 win over the Ravens? Anything that stood out?
I didn't get to see the game, but for
Oh
some
boy.
reason, Lamar, cause I saw a few clips, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. At this point, what the people have been saying, like, listen, like football is an intricate sport right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it, like everything you just see from the camera, like off rip first view, I'm just like it's not gonna be what it is unless like you have an eye for football. You could identify certain things, like one person moving over to the left slightly, like you could identify that, like yeah, that's not like the same kind of coverage. But like
Right.
some of the things I saw right there, bro, I just don't get it, bro. I don't want to bring it back to last year, bro, but like, cause I don't see you doing it this year. I don't see you doing it this year, but maybe I could be wrong. But
Would
you
you
had
don't
your
feel like
chance
that?
last year.
You don't think? Yeah, that's what I say. So you think Lamar Jackson is just gonna be a repeat of himself, and he has not? Are you
He
trying to?
hasn't.
Are
He
you trying to
hasn't
say that
progressed.
he, from what you said, that he hasn't gotten better?
I mean, I wouldn't say haven't gotten better. Cause he probably could like read better defenses and things like that. But like the same problem keep on popping up with you, no matter
Yeah.
how much better you get. So some
Right.
point in time, like I don't want to put a cap on you because you've been getting better, but like when it comes to in-game situation, because I like to use in-game like basketball, in-game football. So like in the game when the situation coming at you 20 miles per hour, that shit is too much for you to handle, bro. Either when it comes to communication, read the defenses, thinking too much, overthinking, popping out the window, staying in the window. Like I don't know, like it just keep on popping up with these moments. Like you got,
That's a
I
fair
don't know.
point. No, that's a fair point.
I don't like. I don't want to say the
Well,
game is
it
moving too
just
quick for
looks
you,
like
but go ahead, Trey,
well,
go ahead. Yeah.
I will say this. Shout out to Chris Jones, man, because Chris Jones was causing wreck.
Yeah.
Yo, Chris Jones might end up being like a defensive player of the year. he is a monster. Like getting like the way that they was able to kind of now don't get me wrong, Lamar was able to alleviate that by running the ball and getting away from them, but he didn't have like super clean pockets. Like he had in the beginning he had some he had good pockets, but then Kansas City started kind of turning it up when Chris Jones and the defensive line started getting around, and you start to see that every time Lamar Jackson gets rushed, and then he either hesitates. There was a couple of throws. There was a flat that he overthrew. I forgot. I think it was Hill that was on the flat. Around the third quarter. Um, I don't know, man. I think if you're gonna go the route of the Derrick Henry, the Derrick Henry thing, you're gonna have to go like rely on Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? You have a lot of running backs, right? So you should at least be able to hold on, yeah, give me a second, my internet. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Nah, you straight, you straight. Um, Listen, Lamar had a chance to win the game at the on the last drive. Well, not to win the game, but to tie the game up. He missed Zay Flowers.
Well, you could
I
have
think
went for the 2 point conversion. You could have won the game if you wanted to. So you had a
yeah,
chance to win the
they
game
could have.
too.
Yeah, they did have a chance to win the game. So, but he missed Zay Flowers wide open in the back of the end zone. For one, but he did make up for it by having a great pass to uh their other wide receiver. I'm blanking on his Lively.
Isaiah Likely,
Yeah, likely. Yeah. Which is a fire name, by the way. Your name's Likely. That's fire.
Mister Likely.
But yeah, his toe, his big toe, just so happened to be on the white line in the back of the end zone. So it's unfortunate. But sometimes it comes down. It's a game of inches. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happened that the Chiefs won off of a big toe.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the KD meme come back out, so I'm like, yo, goddamn, dog. They used
KD
the KD.
mean.
Yeah, they used the KD foot. Like, yeah, you just got
Right,
KD. I'm like, what the fuck, dog?
right. Yeah, that's. I mean, hey, it happens. It happens.
I mean, you could have won the game, and like like that, you winning the game could like change the narrative. So from like what I'm saying, so like if you win the game, my analysis might not be like what you've been fucking up on, and it might look at Patrick Mahomes like, yo, listen, man, like that defense was good, but it could have been better. I'll just say that. But they performed good. I'll say that they performed good, but I'll say certain aspects of your defense played good because what the fuck, but. But like you went and could have changed the narrative, but I'm just saying, dog. Cause I saw like I wasn't able to like watch the game fully from beginning to end. I only saw like clips and pieces. So like the
Right.
clips I'm seeing, dog. Like I know like clips are like they're damn near designed to like make up a propaganda perspective, like show a certain thing. Like yeah, it's supposed to make Lamar look bad, but like these things I've been seeing from like damn near close to like what you call it the Tennessee playoff game.
Mm,
So like what the fuck? That was like what 3-4 years ago at this point, like 3-4-5 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah, something like that. Um, I think the Ravens will be fine though. I think they have the offense to compete with anybody really. Um, so shout out to the Ravens, shout out to the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes. They're trying to make it 3 straight years of winning the Super Bowl. So this was a great start to that journey for them. Um,
What happened if they three-peat though?
yo,
I can hear.
Tex.
You straight? You straight?
Oh, say something else real quick, Tex.
Yeah, he come back when he come back. But
Yeah.
real quick, Guzzle, if the Chiefs do three-peat, how are we talking about Pat Mahomes and his Chief dynasty?
He's the greatest quarterback of all time. Is he not?
Oh wow. Oh wow. So you throwing that
People
you giving
people
that jacket.
people were already trying to give him that before at the end of last season.
So one more extra championship and a three-peat just makes that like yeah, he's the greatest.
I mean, nobody's ever done it before, and I feel like it's not gonna be his last one either. Like they may mess around and after this three-peat, they may not win another one or four-peat, but they'll definitely get a few more after that. I feel like because Brady has 6, right? 6 or 7,
Is it 7?
might be 7. If it's 7, then
I think it's
Brady.
7. I
I
think
don't
Tampa
think.
made it 7. I think that Tampa made it 7.
Yeah, I think the Tampa.
Chat. Correct me. Correct us if we wrong. Brady 6 time or 7 time. I think it's 7 time. It should be 7 time. But
Yo,
Yeah,
let me know if y'all get me. Y'all get me?
yeah, you
yeah,
good.
you straight now. You straight. Yo, text Brady 6 time or 7 time champ.
I think Brady is let me see. He has for the I think he's a 6. He's a 6. Yeah, he's a 6. He's a 6.
You're 6. Okay, 6. Okay.
Yeah,
So Tampa push him up to 6.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think he's 7. I don't think he's 7. Because I know for sure he has 4. He has 4, 5.
Yeah,
He has 5 with the Patriots, yeah. And
yeah. I
then he
think he
has
has
one with
5
the
with
Bucks.
Patriots and 6 with the
Mhm.
well,
With the
the
Bucks.
6th one made it with the
With Tampa Bay.
yeah.
Yeah, with the Bucks, yeah, Buccaneers and shit. But yeah, the question was if Patrick Mahomes wins a three-peat. Yeah, for sure. I think
Oh,
you're
Frost
gonna
says it's
have
7.
to put
This thing
oh
got
shit,
7
it is.
rings.
Hold on, let me see.
Hold on, dog. We gotta look
Let me
this.
see.
We gotta do some
Oh
research.
yeah, he is 7. Yeah, he is. He's a 5-time
Yo, Tom ready to go,
MVP.
man. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
Oh
he
Hey,
yeah,
has
he's
7.
7 time.
He
I
has
just
7.
have to look at
hey,
He has
Pat.
7.
he a 5-time Super Bowl MVP, but he's 7-time champ,
Yeah,
7 time champ.
Hey,
he's 7.
Pat, man, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Just
No, no,
Pat.
no, 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 no,
You
no, no,
so
no, no,
you
It
saying it's over
no,
now,
no,
but
no.
you just said a
was
minute
over,
ago,
dog.
if he hit the three-peat, you could throw him in that. You could throw him in
That's
there.
not what I would say. I'm saying what the narrative would be if Pat Mahomes three-peats. They're gonna try and put it like, oh, Brady never three-peated.
Okay.
I don't give a
I
fuck,
don't even
nigga.
think.
You got 7
I
of
don't
them.
even.
Like, I don't
It
care.
doesn't. No, 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 no.
But
I'm
Denzel,
not
you're the
gonna.
same one who said if they three-peat, and you might not even think that's the last one. So if they three-peat,
Right.
so
I guarantee you Pat Mahomes is gonna have more than 3 rings when he retires. You know what I'm saying? If he three-peats, you know what I'm saying?
If
So
he even gets close to like if he gets 4, let's say he gets 4 or 5, you could definitely make the case that he's the best quarterback of all time. Like you can definitely do that because let's be for real. Let's be for real. Tom Brady, if we're talking about accolades, being able to floor raise a team, right? Then take them over the top, the clutch factor. Sure, I agree with that. Pat Mahomes has the same thing,
mm,
plus the elite talent.
mm.
That's what the thing is. He has the
Tom Brady wasn't
IQ,
elite.
talent wise, talent. I think Tom Brady's IQ is his biggest talent. I think his
Text.
I,
IQ is his biggest talent.
I think he was born some tangibles too. He had a decent arm. His arm was strong enough, and then like he was like
Arm?
6. He's like 6'4". So like that's a big statuesque quarterback in the pocket. So like he could look over the defense more times than that. He don't got the problem that like a Russell Wilson would have, like that need to fucking break out the pocket sometimes just to see the middle of the field. Like Tom Brady, like how you said, he got the IQ, then he got the height, so like he could see over the 6'2" nigga. Like I know where I need to go with the ball. So I mean, it's kind of hard, but my question for
Before
you,
you, let's be for real. Let's be for real. You guys are not remembering Tom Brady in the beginning. In the beginning, Tom
no,
Brady
Tom
was
Brady was
looked as
pedestrian.
an average arm.
Yeah,
Everybody used to say that he was a dink and dumper. He was a game manager, especially when the Patriots. He was a game manager, and
but are we
until
doing
they
the
got
beginning of the career or the
Randy
totalities?
Moss, who made excellent plays when it came to crunch time. And let's not forget that his defense was amazing, with Bill Belichick being the leader at that. On top of that, Anna Vinatieri is probably one of the most clutch kickers in the world. I mean, Justin Tucker, he's doing his thing, but before it was Justin Tucker, it was Adam Vinatieri.
Hmm.
Adam Vinatieri was so elite that Peyton Manning had to go get him to the Colts just to see if he can win against Tom Brady because that's how elite his foot was. But
That's wild, bro.
don't get me wrong, Tom Brady is elite. To me, Tom Brady is Kobe Bryant, talented, but his IQ and his worth ethic and loving the game is what put him over the top and allowed him to be sustained and have, you know what I mean? Like like changing his form of game, changing his style of game, being able to adapt. But if we're talking about Patrick Mahomes is MJ, baby. Patrick Mahomes is MJ. MJ. Yo, the guy doing behind the back no look football passes. What are we doing, son? He throws no look passes, bro. What is happening right now? Then he has a rocket arm. Then they said he couldn't do it without Tyreek Hill. And now look what's happening. He has Xavier Worthy, who, in my opinion, is gonna be like kind of like they're Deshaun Jackson. They're like, that I think I don't know if he's gonna be able to be like Darren Sproles level, because I think Darren Sproles is just big and more stout. So he was able to like take the hits too. But Xavier Worthy, he's gonna be a problem. I think Worthy, you could do a lot of stuff. He could be a gadget guy. You could kind of use him like the way Philly was using Deshaun Jackson and stuff like that. On top of that too, I like the way that Rashid Rice is playing strong. Holy, yo, Rashid Rice. It's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna have to see some more games out of him. But if he's going to catch the ball now, because that was his problem last year, he wasn't catching the ball. He's going to has strong hands. Because I saw what he was doing. He was running them little slants, and it was easy for him. Like he got open every single time on them slants on the linebackers. So yeah, man. But I think Patrick Mahomes is MJ level. Like the talent is there, and the IQ, as he's like learning the IQ wise, you're starting to see like it's becoming easier and easier and easier. Like Patrick Mahomes makes quarterbacking look easy. That's what it is. And don't get me wrong, Tom Brady does too.
Really easy. I don't lie.
Yeah, Tom Brady does too, but he does it from a chess standpoint. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm outthinking you, blah, blah, blah. I'm doubting you, blah, blah, blah. Patrick Mahomes just looks like I'm running around, whatever. I'm naturally finding the Omega. Whatever.
The thing is, he's always smiling and joking around with the opponents too, and it's like it don't even look like he's worried. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like whenever he gets shoved to the ground or pushed, because it was a couple times he got hit out of bounds. He would just get up and be like, "Oh, nice hit, man. That was great."
You know who used to do that too? Andrew Luck used to do that too. He would like give you high fives if you hit him hard. Like, yo, good hit, bro.
Right,
yeah. That's why your spleen was almost like you almost lost your spleen, bro.
Yeah.
But fiving the guys. That's
Andrew Luck mindset is a little bit different from Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
like the man is giving you high fives, and then you come back like, yo, I'm retiring because them same hits I'm high fiving you about. Yeah, that shit taking a toll on my life, bro. I'm tired of this shit right here, bro.
I might be dying because of this. But I'll say this too. Dezo, you know what is the dope thing about Patrick Mahomes? His translating the basketball skill. I mean, that's the basketball skill. Holy smokes. The baseball skill.
Yeah.
Into the football skill.
Nah, basketball too. Basketball too.
Well, basketball too, right? Yeah. Because I heard he could play ball, right? Yeah, he could play ball.
Moon jump hook.
Yeah, so like the thing about it is if you see the way that if you notice of his mechanics, right? His mechanics is like a baseball player. That's why he looks funny when he's throwing the ball, like the hitches and stuff like that. He has like a couple of hitches in his thing. He doesn't have fundamentals. If you watch the way that he like retreats back, he doesn't have fundamentals, but that's because he has a strong base as a baseball player. So like throwing off platform is easy for him because his feet, you know what I mean? Like he has strength in each leg. You know what I'm saying? So he could throw off the right leg, he throw off the left leg. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean.
He got strength in his arms, bro.
He doesn't even need to plant. He doesn't need to plant to throw.
Bro, he don't even need fucking any type of plant to. Have we forgot the Super Bowl that he lost? The man was parallel to the ground.
Don't talk to me, bro.
He was parallel to the ground, bro.
Talk to me.
He threw the ball damn near 40 yards down the field, parallel to the ground in midair. And you know what the funny thing was? It was accurate. It went to the receiver. The nigga was just damn near triple cover, nigga.
Right.
Bro, this is bro. Nigga, all right, you don't want me to go.
I'm telling you, he's MJ. That is MJ Mahomes right there. Patrick MJ Mahomes, man.
Listen,
Tom Brady, you're out of here, buddy.
Real quick, Des. I don't want to like automatically just give him that jacket, but but this nigga's amazing. My thing is, okay, look, we could take Tom Brady totality of his career and be like, all right, 7 rings, yeah, cool. But from the conversations I be hearing sometimes, let's use the basketball analogy in football. Yo, at their peaks, who was the best? There is nobody in the fucking football world that has a better fucking peak than Mahomes. And how he's keeping the peak alive, dog. That shit is gonna start looking bad after a while if you keep on this track, bro. It's gonna start looking bad.
Hey,
The
listen,
thing
man.
about it, there was no ascension for Patrick Mahomes. Like once he started performing, it's just high performance, high performance. Like he may
Right,
have
right.
like you know what I mean,
Already,
ebbs a little bit there, but for the most part, the standard is elite, 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 elite. You know what I mean? It's insane. It's insane.
First year starting 50 plus TDs. Come on.
listen, man. With all that being said, Bears in 5. Um, we gonna move
Bears and
on,
five.
man. Bears in 5. We gonna move on to the crash out of the week, man.
Mm.
And boy, we got a doozy. We got a doozy
Who's-
here, man.
Who crashed out this time?
20-year-old Jerusalem Garcia is a teacher's assistant working in a Clark County school district in Las Vegas. She was arrested for trying to pursue a minor at the school.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Real quick, I'm not gonna lie to you. With a first name like Jerusalem, I would think you're a male, but you're a female.
Nah,
Wow.
she's a woman.
Okay.
She's a woman, man.
Jerusalem.
Shout out to Jerusalem. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what that's hitting for, cause that name sounds fire. I ain't gonna hold to you.
Shout out to Jerusalem. Yo, Dezo, please take the mic away from Easy.
Shout
Bro.
out to Jerusalem.
Yo, Jerusalem Garcia. Yo, you got the Garcia right next to your okay.
Listen,
Okay.
Ox is asking the right questions. She's 20. First off, a 20-year-old could never be my teacher's assistant. I don't care what universe I'm working in. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a
Why
fact.
not? Why not?
Bro, you was just in the class a year ago.
Right. Your
Teachers
brain's
more
not
time-
I was
developed yet.
just
Your
teaching
brain's
you a
not
year
developed
ago.
yet.
more times than not when the kids that's going to school to college to go for teachers, they get placed into teacher assistants, they get placed into classrooms
Yeah.
as teachers. So you're
Yeah.
gonna get
I think-
a young kid at some point in time. You're gonna
Yeah,
get somebody that's younger than 25,
For
26.
sure, but I'm not. You were 20 and you're trying to be a teacher's assistant in a high school, bro. Go start off in like middle
Yeah,
school.
you should be in an elementary school. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
or
You should be in
elementary.
Yeah,
Don't
you should
come
be in
to
elementary.
a high school
High
being
school,
20
yeah.
because these young boys still gonna try to flirt with you. You know what I'm saying? These young boys still think they got a chance.
The seniors are 17 to 18. They don't, in their mind, they think they're 20. They already think they're 20 anyway.
And the thing is, apparently, the students in this school had a chance with her because she was arrested for contact with a minor with the purpose of sex. So she got booked. She got
He's
booked
the man.
on
Whoever that kid is, he's going to be mad popular in school now. Mad popular, bro.
Nah, man, you the fucking bozo of the year, bro. You're the bozo of the
You think he
year,
snitched?
bro.
You think he snitched? No, he didn't snitch. He didn't snitch. He ain't snitch.
How you even let that happen on your watch, bro? Fuck, I don't even give a fuck if you snitch or not,
Yeah,
bro.
how did you let
this
that?
happen
Yeah,
on
how
your
did you
watch,
let that
nigga?
play up? Yeah,
Nigga,
word. Okay, continue, Dezo.
text.
Hold on, easy. I'm trying to figure out how did he fumble that? Like, how did you get caught, bro? Because you're supposed to hold that down.
Text.
Yo,
You
if
know how it goes,
if he snitched, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you,
bro. But
we're not supporting the solicitation of for minors. Yeah, we're
you're
not
wrong
doing
for what
that.
you did.
Yo, text. Let's not act like this shit wasn't a thing that you didn't see in NYC back when niggas was going to high school. My thing is, and I'm not giving niggas no plea because niggas are into some crazy shit when they was young, bro. Nigga, this is on your watch right here. You need to hold this shit down and make sure this shit is proper. Because everybody that I saw a part of this shit, the only way shit went left is when you didn't hold it down. You didn't do what you had to do, my nigga. So if this shit go any type of way left, nigga, you fucked up. Don't blame that on her, bro. She didn't go around just telling everybody like, yo, I just macked this nigga. No, she didn't.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. What's even crazier is she was hired as a specialized teacher assistant at El Dorado High in August of 2021. So she was 18.
So she got hired when she was so she got hired when she was real young. Damn near when she just came out like out of fucking high school, if anything.
Bro, what the fuck I look like, bro? What do I look like?
But here's the thing, like when you a
She was
teacher,
18 working with 18-year-olds.
Yeah,
no,
that's
but that's
insane.
what, but
That
that,
doesn't
but
make any
that's what,
sense.
but
That's
that's what.
crazy, bruh.
Wait. Hold on, Deso. Hold on, real quick. When you like a teacher and you like a principal, like when you're under the board of education rules, you don't really have a say so on who you let in and who you don't. Like shit, some
Yes, you
decisions are
do.
get no, some decisions are getting made for you. You don't, you can't come out and just say like I don't want an 18-year-old kid to work with, like to be in my building working. Like you can't come out and say that. You could say I don't want people to have a crazy background, but you can't just say I don't want an 18-year-old not here.
No.
Like that
But
that
at the same token, at the same token, though, easy. You would have to use. You have to use common sense. As don't get me wrong. Obviously, the board of education is going to be able to oversee it and say like we're placing this person here, but as a school or a principal, like if they bring that person to because they're going to bring it to the principal, you're going to say like, yo, I don't think this is a good idea. The age is too close. Blah blah blah. And then it's up to them. Now, sometimes, like you guys said, the board of education may force it on them and say like, you know what I mean, but it would behoove me to like knowing that if you are a board of education screener that you're putting an 18-year-old with other 18-year-olds thinking that's going to work.
I saw that shit before. Why is that on the organization? Why is the fault on the organization
It's
on
on
the
the
board of
school.
ed?
Yeah, it's on the school. It's on the school's fault.
But why is it on them instead of the individual? If the individual signed up for this kind of occupation, like at some point in time, like if you're going to college for it, like they're letting you know, like even in your freshman year, like you're gonna be placed inside classrooms to see how it feels. Like some people might go to different places. Everybody don't just start from fucking pre-K and 3K, my nigga. Everybody go different places. Some people damn near go straight into a college, a teacher assistants for a college professor
Yeah.
from
Right.
like the
Right.
beginning. They
That's
come
true.
out of college, so like
That's
sometimes you
true.
don't really have that leeway to choose where you want to go. You just try and get your
No,
feet through the
you do.
door.
No. That's not true. You do because you can specify what when you go into your like the masters, like not the masters, but like your specific program, you could then identify and say, "Yo,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
doing,
Well, you could say you
yeah,
like
I'm
I want
learning K
3K, I
through
want
9
pre-K.
education.
Yeah,
I'm doing, yeah, you can do that.
but if
So
but you see, just like stay right there. If you're making that decision to come into this field right here, they show you the age range where you're gonna be teaching at. You say, cool. Why is that on the organization? Why can't you be a professional and do what you're supposed to do and don't try to fuck these little kids? There be some
The thing
badass
is,
fucking older
she's
teachers that come in there and like
but
an
easy.
older
It's
lady
not
would
she's
like to
a
get
kid too.
killed.
Like she's also a kid. Like
right,
she's also a kid, bruh. 20 years old. She don't know no better.
right.
She's still thinking the boys are cute in the school.
Or it could be,
I can't
she's
go.
having like, she's not getting no motion outside thing. They giving her motion. She, you know what I'm saying? Like far removed. Like, and that's the thing about it. Even though she's a teacher, you're assuming that she's gonna understand how to be professional. She's learning how to be professional as well too. What if she had never had a job beforehand? You know what I'm saying? Like she's not gonna understand. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna probably want to be professional, but at the same token, you never know what's happening in the environment. Like I said, you don't know what she's going through internally and how she feels about herself. You see what I'm saying? She could be a whole like, oh damn, hold on.
I was
I got
gonna
the
say your house burned
alarm.
down, bro.
Yeah, hold on, yeah.
Be careful, dog. Hey,
There's a
pray
fire
for
one.
context. Pray for context, man. Might be fire in this crib. Listen, man, that's all I have for crash out of the week. Listen,
If you
if
snitch,
you
you a
are
weird motherfucker. But if you did it, then handle your shit, though. But hey,
if you
shit is crazy.
if you are 20 years old out there and you are trying to become a teacher's assistant, please, man, don't go to a high school where you are still the same age as some of those niggas inside of the inside of the school getting taught. You know what
L-
I'm saying?
listen. If you a nigga and you feel like if you're like a young nigga and you try to go into teaching and you still feel like these young little girls are still pulling you, bro. Don't go into it, bro. Cause that temptation gonna be there, bro. They got ways, bro. You don't go into it,
Yo,
ladies.
easy. You
If
just hit a great point. I just was about to say that a male teacher would get chastised, right? The male teacher would get chastised and say, "Yo, it's his decision," blah blah blah. But then we're not saying nothing to the person that screened them and say, like, "Look, we're gonna put you in this." Instead, we're probably gonna put you like in an alternative school where it has like mainly men. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain as a trial run to see how you are with people in general. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Now, don't get me wrong. You cannot prevent everything from happening. You never know. You could, throughout his whole time, throughout his internship, he could be a smooth person. Cool. He go to a whole new school, a whole new job placement, and now the girls is different. They on him like environment can change. You know what I'm saying? And now he don't know how to resist himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing too. But I think there should be a, a age gap for high school for sure. I think there should be a distinct gap between. I think the people should at least be in their 30s. I don't think you should have a 20-year-old teaching in high school. I don't think you should.
You see, and I kind of
I don't think
disagree with that because I remember when I was in high school, I had a 24, 25-year-old nigga in there,
That's different.
and a shorty, and shit was cool. Shit was
That's
cool.
different. So
I
easy.
think maybe for gym, right? Like gym, I'm cool with that.
Gym.
Maybe like if you have
Class?
gym class.
No, 24-year-old can't teach shit about gym class. I need a
No, would you
gym
want
teacher with a beer belly. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
I need a
You
gym
would
teacher.
want someone to be if you really want people like kids to be healthy and stuff like that, and you have an old gym teacher with a beer belly, like how enthusiastic is he gonna make? He's just gonna tell you do this, do this, do this, do this. You're not gonna be enthusiastic. At least if you have a younger teacher, if it's like
Every gym
basketball, you know what I
teacher
mean? Like
I
you
ever had a beer belly, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
nah.
Oh, that's wild crazy. That's kind
Every
of
single one.
crazy, right there.
I had like my gym, my weight training teacher. He was like a younger guy. The general gym teacher was like an old guy with belly, but he never did nothing. He just sat down and let his assistants do all the like the examples of what they used to do and shit like that. Yeah, beer belly gym teacher, I guess, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, it's cool to have you can have a younger gym teacher. Like, you don't need to have an older gym teacher because there's so many kids there and it's an open space, it's an open environment. There's so much you're gonna see, like, if he's doing some funny style stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Compared to like a controlled environment that's a classroom that's a little bit smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a little bit more personal. You know what I'm saying? With gym teachers, they don't even remember the kids' names to keep it a
Mm.
banquet. You know what I'm saying? So it's less
Right.
personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can get away with the age gap being a little bit closer. But I feel like with the personal one, you need someone that is a little bit far removed from high school and they can provide that adult feel. You know what I'm saying? Compared to
Right.
someone that's 20, that it's like, yo, you look like my classmate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
Sure.
yeah, real quick, not to, so we could pivot. That's all. Just remember, keyword assistant, not teacher, not the person that's going to be in the classroom
agreed.
full
Yeah, that's
time
fair.
taking
That's
care of the
fair. That's fair.
teacher. It's a teacher assistant. So you're probably coming there like 2 times a week, and you're just
Right.
sitting right behind the teacher, you're just in the classroom, and you're probably not even saying nothing, bro. Like you're just quiet and you're just looking at the teacher and seeing what she do or what he does. So
That's fair.
it's an assistant at the end of the day. All I'm saying, don't blame the organization. I try to give you an opportunity to do your thing. You decide to look at a little kid and try to fuck their brains out.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's nasty work. It's nasty work.
Listen, man. All I gotta say is free
Shout out to
Jerusalem.
Drea. Shout out to Drea.
Free
Shout out to
Jerusalem.
Dre.
Man.
Free Jerusalem. Yo, whoever find out who that is, yo, send me the profile, send me the IG, send me the because what Jerusalem sound fire, boy.
Nigga said
What?
free Jerusalem, bro. I'm
Yeah,
out of here.
shit is
What?
crazy.
Dezo, pack this convo up, bro. This
That's a
guy said
pivot real quick.
free
Pivot.
Jerusalem, son. I'm out of here, son.
Listen, man. What's a good time if it don't ever get serious, man? What's a good time if it don't ever get serious? Listen, we got a couple RIPs to hand out.
Yeah.
I want to give a rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, rapper out of Atlanta. Dies at 34 years old, man. 34-year-old Rich Homie Quan. Affiliated with Young Thug back in 2015. Had the hit song Flex.
Yeah.
Was on 2015, man. It's been a while. It's been a while, man. Time flies. But 2015. He was heavily affiliated with Young Money and Birdman and Young Thug. Had a few hits from back then. Was getting his life in order, but obviously was having struggles with his place in the industry, and found out that he passed away a couple days ago. So, yeah, just moment for Rich Homie Quan. There was a
A
report.
lifestyle.
No,
Damn, son.
yeah, sure.
Damn, son.
I don't care what nobody say. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say it like it's a top 10 mixtape, but that Rich Gang fucking what's
Yeah,
in the
I was
mixtape?
it's one of them.
Yo, that
It's
Rich
not. It's
Gang.
not top 10 or nothing, but it's definitely
It's not
iconic
top 10,
for
but
sure.
like
For sure.
for relative for its time when it dropped out, boy, that shit right there, nigga, was going the fuck up, nigga.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
no,
telling
it
you
was
right now.
insane. That was
But
Yeah.
insane. I
yo,
think, and remember they had London on the track too, so the beat was in.
woo,
Woo! Those beats
yo,
was
when that
out of
track came
control.
on from the beginning, it got London on the track, nigga. What, bro? What? That
Nah,
shit was going
nah.
up. I ain't gonna hold you, but
Salute to, I
yo,
mean,
salute.
listen, man. Salute to Rich Homie Quan, man. R.I.P. Man. Looks like he
Nothing
was like a
disrespect.
cool dude, man. Like, just listen, because I listened to a lot of his interviews and stuff like that. Like, just
Mhm.
a sharp brother, like a person that you could tell, like, yo, you could chill with, like, you know what I mean? Just like a regular guy, just trying to do his thing, try to get to the money, take care of family and stuff like that. My favorite Rich Homie song is Walk Through for sure. For sure.
Mhm.
For sure. Walk Through? That was sorry, that was like for maybe like 3 years straight. That was like every party like theme song for a minute. Like everybody was like always put when they would come and step out, like especially if it was like a birthday party or something like that. People would always say the walkthrough song every time. Like I see people use the walkthrough song at marriages. It's insane. Marriage
Mhm.
receptions and all that shit. So yeah, walkthrough is my favorite song. It's unfortunate that he didn't continue with Rich Gang and YSL because I thought that chemistry between him and Thug man was in like it don't get me wrong, him and Future, Young Thug and Future is cool, right? But him and Rich Homie, they had that connection. That it was like back to back with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like
Yeah.
really, really their tones worked well with each other. It's
Mhm.
unfortunate that, due to the music industry, um, Rich Homie Quan kind of ended up getting careers getting derailed.
Mhm.
Um,
I wonder
but
why.
before, I mean, when you walk away from
Most.
when
Funny,
you
funny
yeah,
enough. Somehow, some way, Birdman is involved in this bullshit, right?
fair,
Mm.
fair,
Okay,
fair.
like I said, niggas know about you, dog.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Could tie it right back to you, nigga. Niggas know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
you, dog.
it does tie right back to you because on top of that, your father's barbershop being shot up, your pops being hit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you just passing away of allegedly of an OD. Very, and you when like I said, all of the interviews I've been hearing about and talking to him about, I mean, I've been hearing him and seeing he looked like he was on clear headed. You know what I'm saying? Like, focused on let me get my foot back into the door, things of that nature. Very honest. I saw him on Raw Room. He was in Raw Room. You know what I'm saying, with that football podcast with shout out to Raw Room. I forgot what's son name.
Um,
Bates,
um,
Darren Bates, Jason
Darren Bates,
Collins,
Jason Collins.
Dunlap, yeah, Ian Dunlap, yeah. Shout out to them. But yeah, man, I saw him clear headed. He was, you know what I'm saying? He had a conversation with Funny Marco, looked like he was level headed. So for 2 Chainz posted something, he said, yo, they was about to shoot a music video. So I'm just curious to see, like, yo, what caused you to
I
go
mean,
over the edge, man? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me,
real
this is
quick.
something funny style. This is very, very, very funny style. Because let's not forget, his name was brought up in that. I don't know if people's been paying attention, but his name was brought up in that young Thug trial.
Nah, bro. I'm
It,
not gonna
it
go.
was. It was. I'm not
I
saying.
I, I mean,
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying it's associated, but I'm just saying his name was brought up the other day in the Young Thug trial.
I'm not saying it wasn't brought up. I'm just saying I don't think like the Young Thug situation is connected to what Rich Homie Kwan got going on. Like you got to remember, like man, like these niggas be into all type of shit. Like we don't really know these niggas' life like that, like a day to
Yeah, that's a
day,
fact.
minute by minute life like that. So like you could think like this nigga only doing weed. This nigga probably mixing all type of shit going down. He just a functioning adult. Like he could take it.
Right,
Like he
right, for
probably
sure.
slow down on it. He know how to get himself together. He got money, shit like that. So like we don't know like these niggas day to day. I bring it right back all the way to the shower, way back when. So like this nigga, remember this nigga Fredo Santana? These
Yeah,
niggas
yeah,
thought
yeah.
everybody was good
Right
and
after,
shit. Like, yo,
yeah,
this nigga was fucking drinking lean out the fucking wazoo, my nigga.
right.
Everything he was drinking was fucking purple, my nigga. Then
Yeah,
you
Right.
find out he passed away from a drug overdose. That shit fucked up his liver, his kidneys. He can't operate
yeah.
no more. He passed out like that. You like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with son. I saw him on the day. I was talking to him. I
Right.
was
That's
smoking a
it.
spliff
You're
with him.
right. You're
So
right. Yeah,
shit
you're
could
right.
happen like that. You probably smoked
Yeah.
the spliff, and all of a sudden, like you smoked the spliff, you drank a cup of lean, and then you popped a pill at the same time. You right now you hear that
Oh
shit.
yeah. Now
Yo,
you just threw your
no,
body into a blender for sure.
no,
You just threw your
no,
body
no,
into a
no,
blender.
but you hearing that shit right there, yo, bro, you wild crazy. But this nigga said like, yo, I done did this shit at least for a whole year. Like if I count how many days I did it, I did it for at least a year by now. Like I
Yeah,
did
that's
this shit
insane.
already. So like I didn't fuck up by then. So like why am I fucking up right now? And that could be the time you just you hit that
That's
wall
fair.
right there.
It's funny too though, because like there's some it's sort of like you see how certain people could be like, yo, there's people that could do dog food, right? Do dog food for like 20 years of their life. Have nothing like obviously they have their little 1-2, like medical problems, but they don't have like something really, really ailing them. And then one person could just smoke one cigarette end up getting all this, that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just crazy how the human
Mhm.
body is designed like specifically for certain people. Like, for example, look at Skilla, right? Skilla's doing whippets, bro. He's doing pills and whippets. Like what? Like what? From Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Like, Steve-O was doing whippets. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you just
Yo,
never know what people are doing. Like you said, you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. So you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Kelly, man. If you need to recover from drug addicts, from drugs, holla at Kelly, man. He gonna get you right, man. Because it's
W
Facts, facts,
unfortunate.
facts.
If it is
but
true, if it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I think there's some funny. I just find it funny that this is so abrupt. But if it is true of what the reports are saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, L drugs, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit is like
you,
really ripping up people's bodies up.
Yo, real quick, Desert, real quick. Yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this whippet shit is crazy. Y'all niggas are
Crazy thing in
laced
the world, bro.
bad. Y'all are down bad, 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 bro. Like this shit is crazy, bro. Ain't no way. I don't give a fuck what was going on back in the day. I don't care who was doing that shit around me, bro. Nigga, if a nigga pull out a can and say we gonna inhale this can, nigga, I'm off that. I'm out, nigga. Ain't no
Like
way, bro. I don't give a fuck if I
I
get jumped, fucked up, shot at, stabbed. You could do all that shit, nigga. I ain't doing no fucking can
I
of
I just
air,
don't
nigga.
I just don't understand how people come up with new ways to do dumb shit every year. Like
To get
it was it
fried.
was it was
Fuck up their
one
body,
thing.
bro.
It was one thing when they had like the worst example of this when they had the Tide Pods trend going where they was eating Tide Pods and shit. And I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing,
What?
bro? You don't remember that? You don't
Where was
remember
this
that,
at? In Chicago?
bro? It was on TikTok. Like it was on everywhere, dog. It was everywhere.
Nah,
It
nah,
was
nah, nah, nah,
Tide
nah.
Pods.
Whoa, yeah, well, I did not know that. I did not know that. Low key, I did not
Yo,
know that. This is news to
yo,
me.
chat, tap in. Was this a thing
This is
back then?
news to me. They was eating Tide
Bro.
Pods.
They were eating Tide Pods, bro.
Oh fuck.
Like
You talking about like the cleaning stuff, right? The cleaning stuff that they put in
Yeah,
the.
that little type of little packet
you
right there,
drop
like
it in the
little.
dishwasher. You drop it
You
in the
drop it in your
dishwasher.
fucking. You drop it in the shit, and that should do his job, bro. You ain't
And then
gotta put no
clean with it.
detergent no more. You ain't gotta buy no soap. You just drop
But
that
check
shit in
this
Nah,
there.
that's
out. Check
insanity,
this
bro.
out. One kid that sat in the back of the class, he was like, "Yo, what if we ate these motherfuckers?" And he ate that shit.
What's wrong with this nigga, bro?
Like,
Nah,
like
what's no. That's
I don't
insanity. That's
under,
insanity. That's insanity.
I don't
Yeah.
understand how people just come up with new ways of doing dumb things, bro. It's just crazy to me.
Yo, why do they keep
Yeah.
introducing like white people things into like hip hop? Like, why do they keep? Because you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it so 100 with y'all. Whippets. There was nobody with melanin was doing whippets. Nobody. No, but that was a thing that I saw. Steve-O from Jackass do.
Well. Let me say this. Let me say this. When before Gunna got locked up, I saw him do a whip it on fucking live one time, real quick. And then
Oh
when
boy.
he did that shit, I think he lost a fucking sponsor, so he never did that shit again on fucking camera. But if you doing that shit, if you brave enough and bold enough to out of nowhere hop on live real quick, do a fucking whip it, tell us niggas slack, go offline. Nigga, this is a part of your fucking life, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you telling me, bro. Ain't
Doing
no
a whip
way,
it and
bro.
saying slap right after is disgusting, son.
Come on,
It's a
son. Like,
nasty. It's nasty.
y'all niggas, man. Like, yo, this, like, nigga, I'm cool with dope, bro. I'm cool with weed, my nigga. I am cool with weed, bro.
But you gotta really think about it though.
I'm getting
Atlanta
tired
don't
of
be really
dying,
having
nigga.
no fire like that, bro. Like that's what like these places. I'm starting to realize
I'm not
like
hearing
all
that
these
text.
places
I'm
don't
not
be
hearing
having
that
no
text.
fire, son. They don't
No,
be having
no,
no
no.
fire,
I'm not.
son.
No, I'm not hearing that text because niggas could find ways to get fire, bro. They find ways to get everything else. So you telling me you can't get some fire, nigga? You just no. You just don't want to do all that work, but you willing to do that work for a fucking can of air? Ain't no way, bro. I'd rather put that work in for that dope. Cause ain't no
Yeah,
way,
that's
dog.
insane.
Ain't no
That's
way.
insane. That's
Nah, not
insane.
for a can of air, though. My fault,
Well,
Dezo. My fault, Dezo. I had to crash the work
good,
real quick.
good. Listen. Once again, RIP to Richard McQuine leaves
For
behind
sure.
uh
For sure.
2 kids, and his girl. I don't know if it's his wife, but his girlfriend.
Damn. R.I.P. man.
Her name is Amber Williams. Amber Williams is the one that found him unresponsive on the couch while she ran to go drop their kids off at school. She came back home and found him unresponsive on the couch. So it's
I think the story was like when she saw him on the couch at the beginning, she thought he was sleeping, so like she just put like a cover on over, and then like she
exactly.
came back and then came
That's
back and like,
terrible.
yo, you're not breathing. So like, what's going on here? Like you're
Yeah,
not moving, you're not breathing.
I mean,
that's really really unfortunate. Son.
I can't
That's
really be mad at
that
her.
but that might like real isn't that like a nightmare, bro? Like yo, so
It's
like
a
imagine
nightmare.
like you like even like thinking right like back like if you're like living in hindsight now, so you like you saw the situation play out like so you like yo when I walked by and I saw you on the couch, so you were like when did this happen? Like did it happen like the
Yeah,
minute I
she's
walked
gonna.
by? Like could I have called like the
Yeah.
ambulance real quick right then and there
Easy.
and I
That's
had a
terrible,
chance?
bro.
So like this is like a nightmare playing in your head right
Yeah,
now. Like
Yeah, over and over.
she's gonna relive that morning for the rest of her life, man.
100%.
yeah,
Then.
Like
bro.
she's gonna be
100%.
like, "Yo, was it anything that I could have done?" You know what I'm saying? Was
Mm-hmm.
it?
But like I pulled it to
It's
you, I
terrible.
put a cover over you, like yo, I like
Yo,
I'm like, oh,
putting the
this nigga
cover.
just
Oh my damn! Nah.
That's
That
terrible,
hit
bro.
different, boy. That hit
that's gonna
different.
That's
fuck your
That
mind
hit
up. You
different.
like, yo, what the
That different.
fuck, dog? Like
it's so
what?
I,
terrible, man.
I
I'm so
basically made it
sorry, bro.
comfy for you when you. Yo, I made it comfy for you, bro. Basically, I just made it comfy for you. That's
Oh
it.
man.
Condolences to the
Listen,
R.I.P. bro.
family. Condolences
R.I.P.
to the family.
For sure.
condolences,
For
RIP,
sure.
man. Listen, we got a couple more RPs to give out, man. And
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, man, down in Georgia, it's the same story, man. Same story. 14-year-old with an assault rifle walks into his school and shoots, just starts shooting.
Dezo, is it possible if you could you pull up the mugshot of the kid, please? Please do
Yeah,
me that favor.
I'll pull it up.
You got the
Holy
link?
smokes, bro.
I
Holy
don't, but I
smokes,
can just look it
bro.
up real quick.
Holy smokes, bro.
I think his name
Um,
is Colt Gray. Colt Gray.
Colt Gray. Two teachers and then two students were caught in the crossfire of Colt Gray's terrorist attack. Let's just call it like it is. You know, it was a
For sure. That's a terrorist
Planned,
attack. For sure. For
planned,
sure.
organized. On top of that, let's add that in there. Planned,
Mhm.
organized terrorist attack.
The funny thing about this shit too, real quick, that's all not to like jump ahead of it, but like there was a thing that I read that the FBI was on this nigga. And
This is why I
like
just said planning. Thank you.
so
Go ahead,
like
continue.
this was a thing like this little nigga voiced his frustrations and his plans out from early and like they came to like the pops and the kid and it came to fruition like what the fuck is going on here, dog? Like Oh man, life is a nasty, nasty piece of work, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it has its beautiful parts, but then it gets really, really ugly, boy.
It gets wicked,
It's
They
really
man.
were
It gets
very
sure.
aware. They were very aware of his mental state, what he was, what he wanted to attempt to do, which he ended up doing it. Right. They was on his body already. Right.
Mm-hmm.
However, the same way I've seen multiple videos of different, and these are smaller counties than what with the county that we're dealing with right now. And they said we use all of our CCTV. We're able to we know when this person's coming out of here, this and that, this and that. So why is it never? You have all of this preemptive measures. You put all this money into the technology. You put cameras everywhere. You put this. You have communications everywhere. How does this happen repeatedly when you had the information? Of those
This is
officers that claimed that
mm,
they had information about him and he was not detained, whether in a medical facility or just for holding, so we could figure out what's going on, because it's not, you can't take that light. You all should be put under investigation for allowing this to happen.
so this is Cole Gray on the right. This is his father, Colin Gray, who was also arrested for buying the firearm for his son. Um,
What the hell?
listen, it says that Colt Gray will be charged as an adult for these crimes. Um, so
real,
listen,
real quick, real quick, does so allegedly, but the article is out there, so you can read it if you want to. But I'm just throwing it allegedly to protect us. But the father bought his son an AR-15 as a present. So
yeah,
so just before we don't throw any aspersions. The father, from what we could assume from a distance, he bought an AR-15 as a gift for the son, not for preparation to carry out a hostile plan that he decided to take out in action. He bought it
yeah.
as a gift. Now I
Right,
don't
right.
know if he was feeding into the man in ambition, or he just bought it as a friendly gift. Because like certain cultures and certain races are different. Like like what you might think is something crazy, they might think is a regular gift. So like an AR-15 is like a regular gift here. I take my son hunting like that, so like I wanted to purchase him his own AR-15.
Yeah,
So
they
like
have
we
family
go
photos with people have like submachine guns and rifles and all that stuff, where they
right.
have like family photos. Like in like thing, there's a spot in if I'm mistaken, I think is like Minnesota. I forgot where it was at. It was where like they had a whole block where I'm talking about mothers, little kids. Like, it was a place where they was having gun expo. So let's be fair. Like in Washington D.C., they have gun expo. The was it the NRA? That's the gun organization, right? The
Yeah.
NRA has gun expos in Washington D.C., which is usually they do it around the same time that the Martin Luther King, like when they're doing like a Martin Luther King march, they're doing a gun expo where little kids are learning how to load, unload, assemble, disassemble small guns. If they want to learn how to assemble, depending on, and there's no age grade. I saw kids that were like 8 years old, very, very small, watching
Hmm.
this. So easy, I agree with you. Yes, you are, it's not like you are purposely saying, yo, go do this, right, with the hammer. But what happens is, in this day and age where the violence has been normalized so much, kids think that they are in GTA in their mind. They think, yo, they know that you can't respawn, but they are living their life like, I can respawn, so I can
I
like
can
do whatever I
respawn.
want. Yeah,
I can
seriously,
respawn.
seriously. Like if you think about it, especially the way that with streaming and things like that, like
But
people
we
are
was living
taking.
that same way too. Text it wasn't on online, but like you couldn't see this online and like you couldn't
It's
read about it
different though
everywhere.
now, though. That's what I'm
Easy,
trying to
cut it
explain to
out,
you.
man.
Yeah,
no,
that's what
but
I'm saying. It's come
no,
on, Easy. Come
Hold
on.
on, bro.
I
Hold
can't
on, Easy. You're wild. You're wild now. You're wild.
wait. Hold on, I can't put the
An
blame on the.
AR-15 is never an acceptable gift for a 14-year-old. Easy.
No, but I
I
can't.
don't
No, but
care.
you don't know how they family, how they culture, how they
Yeah,
race, how
in
they
Texas,
What
no,
move.
the
no,
fuck
in
is
Like
Texas,
you
that?
don't
that's
know
all. In Texas, that's all. That really might be a thing.
that
Florida, that might be a thing.
But
that's
You
that's
know
the
what I'm
thing.
Texas
saying?
right
I
there.
just don't care though. I
No,
don't
That's fair.
care. A
Yeah, I'm with
14-year-old
you.
shouldn't
I'm with
have
you.
an
I'm with you.
AR-15.
I'm with you. I'm
But
with you.
Deso, all because me as a father, okay, you could not care about our culture, how we do things, but all because it's me as a father, I give him a gift doesn't mean I got him in a position to go
But that's
annihilate kids and adults
that's
at
the
a school.
problem. Easy.
I
Reckless child
but
endangerment doesn't
no,
have.
but
You don't have
no,
to have.
Right.
but
You don't have to
Deso,
do it on
Deso,
purpose for it to be reckless and
but
endangering your child.
But
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what happened if I'm trying to teach and guide him away from this kind of life and he just like this, like
You should have tried
he's
harder, nigga.
appropriate. Well,
You shouldn't have brought him the
Yeah, right.
AR-15 if that's
Right.
the
That's all
case.
right. Right. And me
You
giving
shouldn't
you
have brought him the
me giving you
AR-15.
an AR. Right. There you go. Go.
That's
No, get it
not
off.
that's
Go.
not that's not you being like, you know what? I'm trying to guide you down the right path. Here's AR-15 at 14 years old. Go do what you got to do, bruh. You got bullied at school, and now you come to the school and shoot everybody.
but school life
I, what's
but
up?
that's but school life and family life is different. Like so, like sometimes you might not just be bringing that home like what's going on in school to home. Sometimes like everybody's different. So like he could be compartmentalizing some things. So like
For sure.
he could be having a good time at home, but like he's going through the worst hell at school, and that shit is
Hey,
fucking him up.
let
But,
me
but
ask you a question though, bro. Real talk.
go ahead, go ahead.
Does that look like a kid that has fun at school?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
No, it doesn't, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, yo, that face is crazy, bro. Like, what the
No,
fuck is
it
going
doesn't
on?
look like a kid that has fun at school. And this
You know, he
guy
doesn't.
right
He doesn't.
here, this
You
guy
never
on the left,
know.
this
He don't. He
this
don't look like he has fun at home. The
he
guy on the
doesn't
left
look
doesn't
like
even
he
look
has
like he
fun
has
at
fun at home.
home. He looks like he walks up to this motherfucker and be like, "Yo, you didn't do good on your test," and slaps his ass or something.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
exactly
know.
what
He
happens.
looks like
Yes.
he beats his
Yeah.
kids.
Right.
He's giving that kind of vibe.
I ain't gonna hold you,
Right.
bro.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you. I caught a few of those before my lifetime. I ain't gonna say my pops was a bad pops, nigga. There was a few times I had a even
No.
when I did I slapped my ass.
Easy.
Like, what the fuck is
Hold on.
going on with
Take it.
what the
You're
other
taking what
23%?
you're taking what I'm saying the
No.
wrong way.
Don't get
I'm
me wrong.
not
Yeah.
saying.
Go.
It looks like what I'm saying is he is off vibes
He's
of
talking about the
he doesn't
extreme. He's
give a
talking about he
No,
comes
no,
to
no.
he's
the
I
off
Miss
get, I
vibes.
get what you're
America.
He
saying. I
doesn't
get
give
what
a
you're
shit about his kid
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, but like I mean, like I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, we have to assume we don't know their day to day
Yeah, we
life.
don't
So
know.
like
We don't know the dynamic. We don't know the family dynamic.
I can't just automatically assume like bro like I said, bro, like there's situations that go on even around NYC. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like there's situations like something that happened at school and like shit will happen after that. It won't happen probably like on the school premises, but it might be like a little few blocks away, or it might just
Right.
trickle out from school, but it just happen at different areas. But that shit still stem from school. Was the
Right.
parents a bad parent and how they raised the kid, or a situation happened in school and your son or daughter, you never know who it could be,
Right.
being their own person, decide
Right.
to take things up in
React.
their
Right.
hands on how they see, how they feel about life. And
For
that had
sure.
nothing to do with you, because you try to, when you see how they unfold and how they decide to take care of a situation, that might be against all the morals and principles you've been
That's
guiding them to.
agreed. Yeah,
Easy.
agreed.
We're giving this man too much slack though, bruh.
I'm,
You
I'm not,
cannot take
I'm not
you cannot
absolving him
take
though.
the onus off of the parent. It-
I'm not absolving him. That's what I'm saying. Like to put the whole bag on him. Like, yo, you're supposed to guide your child. Like, yo, your children are their own person sometimes, so they're gonna go
for
up and
sure.
do whatever they want to do. Now,
But
gifting an AR-15 is
at
crazy, but
14, your
That's what
brain
it
is
does.
still at 14, your brain is still malleable. Like you're
Right.
still being shaped into the person that you're gonna
Impressionable.
become.
Right.
you're not gonna
Impressionable.
think your son gonna go up to school and fucking and lay out the
But
whole
who
school on some crazy
but
shit, dog.
where did he get that? Why is that the reaction? He didn't just wake up one day and was like, you know what, I'm gonna shoot my school up.
No,
He
no,
got
but
this is something that
There's
over
definitely
time,
signs. There's definitely
over
no,
signs.
no,
time, you
no.
could see
This a good
it
conversation.
gradually getting to that point.
No, this is a good conversation. Cause here's the thing, right? Because I have some friends that they don't really get mad, but when they get mad, they go from 0 to 100. So they take it up to the
Sure.
umpteenth level from the minute it start. But that's not no
I'm
that
friends.
that
I'm
was no
friends.
cut. That's text right there. He goes 0 to 100 immediately. But that has no bearing on how the parents is, like how they try to raise their kid. So I hear your point about all right. So like the parent, like yo, that's on the pops. But I'm saying though, like if your child is that kind of person, like okay, taking it to that level of laying out the school is kind of crazy. But if they're a person like their
Kinda.
temper is no,
It's fucking insane.
it's wild crazy. It's wild crazy. I'm not trying to just. It's still a kid at the end of the day. Like yeah, you. It's still a kid at the end of the day. I'm sad. I'm not mad at the situation. I'm very sad. Like this didn't have to
Very
happen.
unfortunate.
Like
It's very
this did not have to happen. But like what I'm saying is like how I described the situation at like an NYC school. Like I'm seeing situation play out. You get into a fight, that shit escalate. Niggas jump you. You get mad. Your tempo rises you to a point. You like, you know what? I know where this nigga hold his fucking grip at, bro. You know what? I'm going to get that shit. I'm teaching these niggas a fucking lesson. So why can't this crazy nigga in a different culture think on that same kind of level, but in a different way? Yo, these niggas keep on fucking bullying me like I'm weak sauce, my nigga. You know what? My pops bought me this AR-15. You know what? I'm
it would
tired of fucking with these niggas. I ain't trying to fight these niggas. You know, I'm gonna show niggas what's business, and I take it to the umpteen level. Yeah, you sick in the head. You crazy for that, but this is what goes on in society that we have no
I'm gonna tell
solution for the problem with.
it would make
go ahead,
sense.
Dizzle.
It would make sense if the victims were the bullies. The victims, he shot two teachers and two kids that didn't look like they. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up the pictures, bruh. Because he didn't kill bullies. He killed two teachers.
Yeah, it's not like
Two
he's fighting
random
crime.
students.
Yeah, he was not fighting crime, bro. He was not fighting crime.
This was a terrorist attack.
No,
Yeah.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
This
That's a
wasn't.
fact.
On
This
top of that,
wasn't.
too,
Uh,
while
go ahead.
go ahead, Dizzle,
Go
go
ahead.
for it.
I'm gonna bring up the victims.
Okay. While Dizzle was bringing up the picture, the thing also too, easy. Like for example, I could even give you a better thing for the New York City shit. There's a video, and I don't even know if it's still on the internet. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. There was a video that he was in a certain neighborhood, and the rival opposition came out of nowhere and violated him to the upteeth debris. Pop Smoke got hit with a chappelle. A chappelle is a wild, disrespectful smack. Took his crates, dropped it on floor, stomped on it, did a whole bunch of violation stuff. Now, unfortunately, the person that did that to him ended up passing away due to police gunning him down. However, Pop Smoke went away. I think he went up. He went away. Then he went down to VA, got back, got bigger and stronger. And what he ended up doing, whoever violated him, who felt like was violating him when he was younger, he came back and he just put hands on them. He chappelled them back. Didn't could have used a G on him. Didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Could have took it with any type of weapon, but he didn't do that. He just uses it. That just shows you it's a different way that he was raised. And when you listen to his mom speak, you listen to his family, the people that talk about, you could tell, they put some stuff into his brain to make him think about the bigger picture, even as a little kid. Because a little kid, he could have crashed out and wilded out, but he got sent away, came back, and just slapped somebody back. The same way that he got disrespected on camera, he just did it back. He did the exact thing that happened to him on camera. He didn't take it to the next level and dump on all of Flatbush Junction and, you know what I'm saying, or look for people's family and stuff like that. He didn't do none of that. This is why there's a difference in the way that you're raised and how to like alleviate, what is it called? Crisis control, right? Mediation, like taking the person to like express your emotions. Okay, cool. You're getting thing like, cool. You can find ways to express your anger. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have took him to the range. Like you know what I'm saying? Like maybe, and that's probably what it was. Probably he pops took him to the range. Hey, like you want to get out some violence, yo. I mean, you want to get out some anger. I'm gonna take you out to the range. And I agree. Like maybe we have to give the pops some slack. Yo, we want to go to the range. We're gonna go hunting, things of that nature. But at the same token, like in my opinion, I feel like at that age you're too young to be handling, especially automatic firearms. You're too young. Doesn't matter if
Easy,
it's
easy.
under
Which
under
one of
control
these?
with me. Nah, you're just too young. I would want you to be a little bit older to handle
Easy.
that.
Which one of these people look like bullies to you, man? Which one of them?
Yo, that's a nasty question, bro. That's a nasty
I just want
question,
to know,
bro.
bro. I just want to know.
That's a nasty question, bro.
My son Page. Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. I was
Listen,
about to wild out.
RIP,
I was about to wild
RIP
out.
to
Yeah,
all four of
R.I.P.
these.
R.I.P. to
All
all
Like
four
I
of these.
said, I'm sad about the situation, but I feel like we could have prevented this situation before it got to this point right here. But I can't just automatically just throw all the blame on the father. Like in situations like this, I wish like this child had somebody that other than like his father or like his family he could go to like vent or like circumvent like his anger, like try to find a solution for him so like he don't go out and just go crazy on people in situations like this. Because like I said, like we said this before, like he went on the internet and voiced his opinion and voiced his feelings already, and
right,
the FBI was
right,
already on his ass. So like at
right.
that point, I wish like there was somebody right there to like just keep him in check and just like hopefully just calm him down so like a
Hey,
situation don't turn
FBI,
crazy like this.
how about you do your job? You've been watching them.
That's what
How
I'm
about you?
saying.
How,
Do your
how, how
job.
about how about you do your job and prevent the measures? You're over here doing like the stuff that you guys should be doing. You're not doing, but you're just knocking down. Okay, cool. You're
It's
knocking
so
down
many things
little.
that could have prevented this from happening. So many.
It's insane. So many things. So many things. So many things. That's why, like, easy. You right. I'm not gonna. I think the father is just getting the brunt end of the stick because he's the one that purchased the firearm, and it's unfortunate when you purchase something, you're liable to get some of the brunt of it, and you're a father, so you're gonna that's the double whammy. But you guys are correct. The blame should not be toward the father. It should be more towards that kid in particular, but also the FBI that was made aware of what was happening and didn't do anything to prevent this from happening.
Thought
You
that shit was a
failed at your
joke.
job.
Thought
You
that shit was
failed
a
at your
fucking
job.
joke.
You thought it was a joke. Now look. But then meanwhile, you're seizing right. You're seizing all these quote unquote illegal shops, blah blah blah, and you're burning all these things, and you're having the FBI do this, come down, and you know what I'm saying? Come on, you got DA coming down, all that stuff. Like, come on, son. Y'all putting all of your money and all your resources to take down things because it's stimulating a certain business for certain people. However, you're not putting the resources and the effective time towards real thing that's happening. Like kids are dealing with bullying and they're acting out in these states that have wild gun laws, basically open carry. Everything's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate. Where the focuses are on in terms of like what the FBI and all of these law enforcement organizations, where they're putting their concentration on is all in the wrong places. All in the wrong places.
Facts, man.
Real quick, I would wish that schools, and this would kind of tie into the point we was making the to the story we was talking about earlier. This is why I think you should have some young people in some schools because, but not in like a well. I
Teacher
hopefully
assistant, you're gonna be you mean like
t-
yeah, you're
teacher
not gonna be a
assistant,
teacher assistant.
not like a teacher assistant, but like probably like a counselor, but like somebody that's
Yeah,
not like
like
designated to
counselor.
like a class per se, but like
Right.
not just like a counselor because like counselor has a little bit more responsibility to do than just like I'm talking to the kids and things like that. So like well, my vision would be like a whole new position open up in the school just to be there, just to like observe like interactions with the kids and like I would think like that you would have to acquire young people, or if you're not going to acquire young people, at least older people that are still like in tune and see what the kids are into right now, like or even could like still connect to their level, even though they're older in their ideology and how they think. But I would think like young people you have in school to like notice what things are going on in the school, so like you could step out and be ahead of the problem. So like you see a kid getting bullied, like a teacher might notice that, but like got no time for that because like they just on to the next day trying to make a paycheck. But like if you have somebody in the school designated to look out for these kind of situations and problems, You could probably get ahead of some of the situations that's happened out the school and around the school.
That's fair.
Probably
I agree
improve
with
their
that.
life. Like nigga,
I
I be
remember
seeing.
they.
Like, I remember going to fucking high school. These security guards was fucking as close to the fucking kids way more than some of their favorite teachers are
Oh
giving them
yeah,
the
that's
A.
true. Yeah, that's
Security
true.
guards know what the fuck going on with you. Why the fuck the
Mm-hmm.
security guard so down with you, right? Cause that nigga
Mm-hmm.
is like 25, 26 and he still fucking knows what's going on and he fuck with
Yeah,
you. But that's a
yeah.
young nigga right there though. You feel me?
Right.
But
That's fair.
he could be professional. I don't gotta fuck a young kid. But
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. That's
I
a
could
good
get
counter. That's a good counter to what I said
but I could
before.
get down with this young nigga and I could be like, yo, dog, I see how y'all moving over there, yo. You just gotta stay low, dog. Don't get into hype and all that shit, bro. So like I know how they
Right.
trying to move you, but yo, don't go retaliating some bullshit. I'm telling you how that go
Right.
right now, nigga. You ain't gonna like how that shit end up. And them words right there coming from that nigga right there that he have more respect for might hold way more weight than probably like your father because your father
Yeah,
you
that's
might not
fair.
look at that point in time you're not looking at your father as somebody as different. Yeah, your father could be
A
a
role model and
inspirational
stuff
and
like
a
that. Yeah,
role
yeah,
model in
yeah.
their life, but you might honor some people word as well. So like when you hear
Right.
that shit coming from somebody else that you have respect for, that shit might make you change up. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna chill out and hold a meds. You feel me? I'm gonna smoke a
Yeah, but
spliff and you just hold it down.
I'll say this too, just to add on real quick. Also too, like you also have to remember like the the influence of peers is the largest at when kids are like younger. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not until you get older you start like remembering the stuff that the older people has like the gems and the jewels that the old people because it's you're always gonna have and you know what I'm saying for the most part people usually have like older people trying to pour information into them, but because you're not impressed by depending on who the person is, you're not impressed and their position may not hold weight or especially like how people say, well, you broke. Like, how a broke person gonna tell me how to get money? That's how
Mhm.
people have turned. But no, I don't look at it like that. You could always get information from anybody. A bum can give you information. A bum could be the person that got it, had it, and lost it. And he's teaching you something so that way you don't end up like him, right? So I say that to say like I agree with you, Easy. I feel like what was it like in like the early 2000s and stuff? They used to have like peer like mediation groups, like you know what I'm saying? Like they used to have like older kids that were so they were like kids that were in college that were going to be in the education program, but they weren't teachers' assistants. They were there to like assist with the guidance counselor and like you know what I'm saying, crisis management and things like that. Like you know what I'm saying, they would chaperone like if we had like talent shows, they would be the chaperones for the talent show. If they have a dance show, they'll be the
Right.
chaperones. So they would be like in that bracket, like you're talking about, Easy, like 21 to 28. You know what I'm saying, like in that security guard age, and they're able to kind of alleviate some of the crisis and stuff like that. So I agree with that.
But I'm
I
talking
agree.
about making a whole position. Like I'm talking about
Yeah,
opening
that's
up
what
a
I'm talking
whole
about.
new position.
They were like they weren't they were under the guidance. They was like under social work. So they weren't under
Right.
the teachers. They weren't the teachers. They were there specifically for crisis management. Like if there was beef, blah blah, like because we used to have like you know what I'm saying, like situation fights stuff like that. They were there to specifically alleviate that for people. It's like little therapy sessions and stuff like that for the kids. Like so, if it was,
But
I was always like wilding out. So like I was always in that shit. Like yo, so why do you have problems with this kid? Blah blah, whatever. Like they always just try to figure out. So and I don't know if it worked because I was just a bug out, but at least they tried. At least they tried.
Um, listen, man. R.I.P. to the victims
Yeah, for sure. That's
of
unfortunate,
that
man.
shooting.
very
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate,
It's
man.
mad unfortunate.
On
Condolences to
top
the
of that, too,
families.
like the security at the school, like what? What's happening, son? And there's a real quick, my fault. I don't want to. This is the last point I'm going to make about this. I just find it ironic that in election year, like these same talking points always come about. There's always an event to create the same. It's like we are in this 4-year loop. It never fails. There's never been a situation where we're discussing whether it be in the mid-year, right? Mid-year or election year, when there's always something of this thing where we're gonna have to have a conversation regarding gun control, violence, kids with the youth, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. But it's been ramped up for the past 4 years, right? But
mm,
it's just interesting to see that we're always in this. It's like I'm in a 4-bar setup. You know what I mean? Like a battle rap
yeah.
on 4-bar. Like, I'm just waiting for the punchline, and the punchline is this event every single time. It's without fail. Without fail, it's ridiculous.
Um, listen, man, the thing that comes after is just moving on, you know.
Yeah,
You always got to just move forward and make better decisions tomorrow than you did yesterday.
that's a fact.
Um,
I wonder how everybody feels like going back to school. Like like I don't know how like they
yeah,
like will
that'd be
handle
tough,
that
man.
situation. Would you like I don't I feel, like what day did that happen? That's all. Did it
Was it
say what
Wednesday?
day? Was it
Uh,
Was
Wednesday?
it a Wednesday?
yeah, I believe it was Wednesday.
So
Yeah.
like, do you like stop school for the rest of the week? Like, do you carry on like the next day after? Like, and then
If I'm
everybody
principal,
coming back?
school, yeah, if I'm the principal, school's out for the next couple days. I ain't gonna lie, at least till Monday.
At
You
least a
know,
week. I'm gonna keep it a band with you a week. I'm giving y'all a week.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how like how their school system like works. Like, I don't know if like school just started like it was in effect like already in like a month
I
already,
think
but
I
like
think I think they already had because New York school just started. So I think
yeah.
for usually in the South is maybe like 2 weeks before New York starts. So they probably was already like a week in for school. I think they could
Okay,
was
okay,
already. Yeah.
okay.
Maybe it could have been their first week. I don't know.
I thought they just started. I'm just saying, like, if that shit just started, and you got like put school on hiatus. Like that shit is crazy. Like school
Yeah,
just starting. Like you got
yeah.
that shit popping off right there. Like what the fuck, dog? Like what?
And let's not and a point I want to make out. It's gonna wrap in. Um, we're seeing that there's been a lot of also what's the word I want to use? Give and take when it comes to, especially with the migrant crisis. Schooling has been an issue for people with their zone schools finding seats and having now they're gonna have to send their
Mm.
kid an hour away from them when they could have when last year there was only 15 minutes away, right? So
Mm,
now they're sending the kid across town because all of the schools are getting filled with the migrants. It's turning into like a game of musical chairs, and it's it's getting it's really interesting. I just want to let's keep our eyes peeled with other things that happen throughout the educational system because I think there's going to be a real big play um with this political campaign. I think education is going to be a big talking point.
That's a
yeah.
great point. I don't know. Me personally, real quick, does real
Hmm.
quick. Me personally, when I was about to go to high school, I wanted a school far away, so I could travel. I could go all around the fucking city and do my thing. So hey, that all I'm saying is, yo, it ain't too bad going to a school a little bit farther away from your crib. I'm just saying, like, you might have to travel depending on where you're at, but yo, you might have the time of your life. I ain't going home. Can't lie to you.
That's a fact. That's a
Hey,
fact. That's a fact.
speaking of having the time of your life, man, we let's end the show off with some ignorance, man. Pure ignorance.
Pure
Uh,
ignorance.
pure ignorance, man.
Yeah,
We got a story, bro. Listen, NBA young boy. That young boy is expecting his 12th child.
Oh
With
my
his
god.
10th different baby mama, man. Round of applause. Clap it up. Hold
God
on.
Where is
damn.
he at this point? Like, where did the feds take him? Because I remember he got kicked out of what's that shit called, Dead Man Canyon or whatever, or wherever he was at, where he was
What
he
the
was
fuck?
yeah, I think yeah they packed him up because remember you forgot he got charged. He was getting
No,
pills, he was getting fake scripts and all that stuff. Yeah, he was wilding over there.
I remember hearing about that, but I'm not gonna lie, like I
How
fake
you getting
forgot.
fake scripts under
I
NSB?
remember you talking about right there about the feds picking them up, but like the minute you fucking mentioned that shit, but like I don't remember nothing else after that. But I remember him being like out, like I forgot what state he is in, but like he was out the way, like out the way. But
Yeah,
what the
they said that the complaint that where they placed him, where the feds placed him at first, because that's a known that's a known Fed house. Like where he was at, that's a known Fed house. That's like for like top snitches and stuff like that. That they used to have like a lot of mob top snitches in that crib after they snitched. And the people around the area was complaining about the loud music, people going back and forth. And then when they started looking into it, they realized young boy was getting fake scripts for pills and all that stuff. So he got locked and the feds I don't know. I think they moved him. I don't know if he got detained again. I don't know what happened, but if he's expecting another, that's insane, son. How many kids, Dezo?
fuck?
He's expecting his 12th child with 10 different baby mamas. My
12
thing is, my thing
child.
is, NBA YoungBoy is 24 years old and he's already
God damn, nigga, what? I didn't know he was that young, bro. Wow.
My boy's 24. And he's already got a basketball team with him. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yo,
it's
do
it's
him and Tyreek Hill have a bet going on that we don't know about?
I don't know,
It gotta
but
be. It gotta be that because
me personally,
they are
bro,
going back and forth. They're going back and forth to see who's the top dog, man. It's insane.
like I just don't understand. Like I don't understand why you would even want to have kids with this many people. Like I don't even know. Like after my fourth relationship, I would have been like, you know what, maybe finding a wife's not for me. And maybe who knows? Maybe he's not really interested in finding a wife.
So what you
Um,
saying? Does you're not having sex no more? That's what you saying?
bruh, bruh, I'm not nutting in. First off, I'm not having kids with nobody right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying like imagine like you was NBA young
Hold
boy.
on,
Let's just
that's
say
all.
let's let
Don't
if I'm
wild out too
NBA,
much. Don't wild out too much.
if I'm
My
NBA
wife be
young boy,
watching the video. Don't wild out
just,
too much.
and let's just say you like let's just use your scenario. You was on your fourth one, and then like you all right. Like what you saying? You stopping? You cold turkey? You not gonna have sex no more?
bruh, I'm not giving my energy to 10 different women. I'm not. I'm sorry, bro. That's throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having 10 different women um just on my line constantly asking me about diapers and hey, your kid needs groceries and like fuck out of here. Bro, I don't need that kind of stress in my life.
No.
Now
Just
now
just
NBA
hire your
NBA
assistant,
young
bro.
boy
Just hire your assistant. Just hire your
NBA
assistant.
young boy doesn't really seem like the kind of guy that, really cares too much. I
Right.
clearly, you know what I'm saying? Clearly he doesn't care.
Bro, he has an assistant, bro. All he has to do is, yo, I'm gonna just talk to my assistant, tell him what you need. I'm gonna send the bread. That's it, bro. That's easy. That's an easy one to keep it a balance. All right, so I sent you a video. There's a real quick. I want
Well,
you to play that because it
all right.
pertains to that actual thing. I tried to put it into the private chat, but it didn't let me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Screen me off Hayden as usual.
yeah, it's in response to so Cam got 8 kids and he actually had a conversation with a psychiatrist, a doctor, whatever the case may be, and
Mhm.
it goes to exactly your point. So if you can play that for the people, and I
Let
just want
me
to see your opinion on it, and then we'll just close out on that one. But yeah, nah, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Um, young boy is wilding for this, bro. Like it's the same thing like I'll be seeing like in third world countries, where you see like people just keep on having kids and they are living in like mud huts. It's like, wait, what? Like you see that you're down bad, or people that come to America, and you're down bad. You're living below the poverty level, and you decide, yo, nah, I'm gonna have a kid. Like, and then you're complaining, oh, I'm struggling to do this, to do this. You have decided to have a child. You
No,
decided. Nobody forced you. Nobody forced you, and you decided to put you put that responsibility on yourself. You have no right. Once you decide, okay, having sex, cool, blah blah blah. You make a mistake. You probably didn't mean to have the child. But once you decide and you decide to say, yo, I'm going to have the child, you have accepted that responsibility. So don't complain. There's no complaints anymore. There's no, and especially the parents that complain to the kids, yo, I sacrificed this for you, I sacrificed this. There's no way you should be doing that to your child. There's no way. Nobody told you to have a child. I didn't ask you.
right.
If I'm the child, I didn't ask you to come into the world. I shouldn't be getting blamed and getting ramrodded, telling me, "Oh my God, I sacrificed this. I sacrificed this. Sacrifice." Nobody told you to sacrifice it. It is what it is. You decided to do it on your own. But yeah,
Let me know if y'all can hear this.
yeah.
See my situation and not think that I'm
Yes,
not
hot.
All right,
high
cool.
function.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and
For
it's for
you,
you
for
What
you,
to
for you,
use.
situation are you referring to that they're
Sam,
looking at and
relax.
thinking is not high function?
Just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in
My life,
relationships?
my life, my life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both really.
And they think that you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my
No.
intentions away from. This is. Can I correct?
Real quick, I don't really like the swag that Cam Newton's been putting out there. You know what I'm saying? This outfit's kind of trash. I can't lie to you.
Oh wow.
Look at this outfit. First off, yeah, he cut a hole through the top of his top hat to put his like that off rip is garbage. I
That's his
can't lie.
thing. That's his thing.
That's his thing. That's all. That's his thing.
Nah, I can't.
It's brand marketing, brother. That's brand
Can't.
marketing. I can't be mad at him for brand marketing.
And then the
Oh, yeah.
extra
Go
tight
ahead.
leggings. Nah, bro, I can't.
Nah, bro.
Bro, look how tight his leggings are, bro. But anyway, let's get back into it.
leggings
Cam is a
are
big
Or can I give you more?
Yes, more
There's a couple of
information.
stuff I'd be
Thank
like, all right, I'll rock what you can, but then there's some stuff I'd be like, yeah, you went
Bro, the
too
man is like what is he? He like 6'8" or some shit like that, nigga. He's a fuck. You ain't hear Shannon Sharp said that nigga is a fucking mountain, bro. Bro, don't do that to Cam, bro. That nigga is a.
No, I'm not talking to Cam. Nah, Cam, nah. I'll be saying, listen, Cam be
Cam
putting that
cool,
shit on
man.
sometimes. I just be
Yeah.
like, sometimes it be too much for me.
Yeah,
And
there's-
and you know
there's a
me,
lot.
easy. Like,
Going on.
I'll be dressing off the wall too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, but for me, I'll be like, hey, that's a little too much out there, my boy.
I get that.
So I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I
Love-
thought I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
Oh my.
Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I
I'm
just
saying,
want
or by
God
your
to bring
wife?
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh.
Hey, this nigga's crazy.
Fire. I
just want God to bring him.
fire. That's fire. Because I used to say that too. I'm like, oh, you. I used to say that. I low-key.
Oh my
I low-key agree with Cam.
Bro,
you,
that
Every
is
day or there. Go ahead.
wild.
you laced. You laced. You
Go ahead.
laced.
Crazy.
Go ahead.
Okay. And you have, so you just.
Because
bring-
my
okay.
point is this. My desire to get married
Mhm.
is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you
Pause
would
that,
say,
Dezo. Pause that, Dezo. That's not a bar. That's not a bar. That's not a bar. That's not a bar.
It sounded like a bar, but I'm trying to just break it down though. My fear. So
Yeah,
wait,
go ahead.
hold on. Let me.
Yeah. Run it back. Overhead. Look at that. Easy. Overhead. That's all right.
I need the bar again.
my
That's all
point
right,
is
boss.
this.
Bar again.
My desire to get married
Mhm.
is lower than my fear of divorce. So,
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco, Marco, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
Shit like that. So my desire to get married is lower than my fear of
getting a divorce.
So he doesn't see marriage as an option because the divorce rates, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He just
more. Yeah,
I wouldn't
he's
say.
scared of losing half.
I wouldn't say that he's scared to get married. I think he is saying that based on the statistics and like how everything is going towards divorce, like I'm not as enthusiastic to get married versus me knowing that the potential of me getting divorced is higher than it's ever been.
But he's walking. But a part of that is he's walking into the situation saying it's more likely that this thing is not gonna
It's
work
not gonna
out.
last. Yeah.
And it's gonna end in a divorce more than me getting a marriage that's gonna work out and I don't have to think about nothing else.
Right.
And plus, you also gotta factor in his like personal life too. Like he got 8 kids by how many women? Like so, like look at that at that point, 3 women. So like look at that, and then like what he got? He got Jasmine. I forgot Jasmine. He got her now. Like she look nice too. So he gonna put another one right in there too. So like, man, so like. I mean, I hear what he's saying, like, but at the end of the day, like he outed himself, like it's a fair at the end of the day, though.
My thing
it's
is,
something with you.
My thing is, like, I guess people are just, people are just different. It's nothing wrong with wanting a lot of kids, because my mom grew up in a big family, my dad grew up in a somewhat big family. But me personally, man, having 8 kids and then being like, I want more. Like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool, bro.
That's a lot. That's
Like
a
I
lot.
see I see
But
parents
that's so. Imagine you a millionaire though. So like, it's not like how you living right now.
saying,
Like
like,
yeah,
I'll
like
never.
everything is like there's nothing you can't do.
I think that makes it worse. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's a fact,
I think it
but at
makes it
the end
worse.
of the day, yeah, like
Tell me why.
you can't be
I,
there for all 8 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
I,
Cam
I
Newton, there's no way Cam
yeah.
can be there for all 8.
So that's I think I think you cut it short right before she said that. That like her she I
Oh,
wanted
I
you
can
to
bring
actually
it up. I can bring it up.
yeah. So if you want to the point where she let's
Yeah,
yeah,
we can get
because
back
it's
to it.
only 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Let's
on 5.
run some more.
All right.
You're gonna hear
As you
her
had said,
response.
Dr. Brian,
Okay.
you said it. I didn't say it. I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
Drinking and driving is a decision that could change your whole.
Nah, listen.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Fast
I,
forward.
I,
Free use.
Use.
This is a teaching moment. We are
for
teaching the
educational
people.
You're not
purposes.
taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very
Impulsively at
selectively
that.
active.
Mm.
Okay. So you're creating,
Mhm.
in disclaimer, the kids are innocent. They are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies because I can't wait to be a mom and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time.
Mhm.
You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father. And I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there.
Mhm.
Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior to say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with. And then I'm going to build a home.
I just want to. I'm gonna stop it right there because I just wanted to say,
Right. She got
I
the
wanna
main
put
point
the
out. I think we're
but
good.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, she was getting off right there. She was getting off right there. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like I was gonna say, like I feel like at that point, especially with the NBA YoungBoy situation, you have 10 different baby mamas, and you have 12 kids. Those kids are gonna grow up fatherless. Because I know an NBA YoungBoy for a fact is not going to take care of all 12 of those kids at the same time.
How you
He may pop in, you know what I'm saying? Right, it's NBA YoungBoy, easy. Bro, we can assume
I mean,
something.
we've seen
I just saw like 5 kids doing good already, bro.
we've also seen an example of another Louisiana artist that has multiple kids with multiple women, and we see that he was beefing with one of his baby moms, ended up
But it was
beefing with
going
his
good.
daughter. Remember he saw, and he beefed Boosie. Boosie was beefing with his daughter.
Oh, you talking about Boosie. But Boosie lived a different life, though.
That's the point, though. But he has it's in the same ballpark of you got mad kids, you have by multiple different women, and you claim to be a great father. Meanwhile, there's deficits in whether it be mentally, psychologically, just being there, being the support. There's obviously going to be deficits with certain parts of the kids, especially you being an artist, right? A hip hop artist that had to go and travel and tour, blah, 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 do this to do that to get money. And you're just compensating by throwing money at it. That's why I was saying it makes it worse, because you're just going to throw money at it. And what it's going to make is going to make you broke, not broke, but you're going to lose money because you're overcompensating because you
That
can't
child support bill for
do the
young
time.
boy has
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
That the child support alone. Like I know your NBA young boy is rich, but
Mhm. That's gonna
like,
eat at you
how
immediately,
rich
bro.
how rich are
Salute to
you that you
Avion,
can
man. What's up,
afford
baby?
12 kids? You know what I'm saying? You could afford 12 child support bills.
Yeah, that's
That's
okay.
crazy.
Well, all the 10
You
baby
better hope all of
mothers.
them don't take you to child support. You better hope
Yeah,
all of them don't take
that's what I'm saying. Like the 10 baby mothers will have to go to the court and file that order. So
All 10 of them?
before all that, so like yeah, like he got 12 by 10. So they all have to go and file that order. I know for a fact Yaya not doing that. So he good right there. So I mean that's one kid off the table right there. So like I mean, look, I understand what y'all saying. He's not gonna be there for all those kids. I mean, cause that there's no like realistic way you could be there for all like 10 kids right there. Like it's gonna be hard to give every kid the same experience. But all I'm saying is like, yo, there's not every situation you go into like, yo, I'm trying to have a kid now. Yeah, the repercussion of having unprotected sex is a kid. But if you got the money, you just not like you it's hard to like really talk about it because we're not millionaires, we're not multi-millionaires, so like we don't
Right.
know the positions of like what they're in, so like we don't know how it feels. So like if somebody comes to me, if I'm a multi-millionaire, like how I feel like if they come to me like, yo, that girl that you fucked the other night, so she got a kid, I'm not gonna be the nigga be like, yo, she gotta get rid of it. I'm like, hey, cool, it's whatever. I just take that on, but like I'm gonna have a great child, but I'm not gonna be on some shit like, yeah, like this was a mistake, like I was just fucking, but like I take my mistake because, like, yeah, like the
I'm
main
so
thing about raising a kid is like, yo, you gotta have the money for it because the money really, like, you can't give the experience that you want to give your kid that you never
Yeah,
had. So
yeah,
if I
but
have
you're
the
not. But
money, I could
real
do that.
quick,
that's not.
oh, Easy.
Yeah, go
Real
ahead, go
quick.
ahead. Go.
Is there a certain like factuation that you feel from having unprotected sex with random women? Or and let me be clear, I don't know if all 12 or all 10 of NBA young boys baby moms was just a random occurrence. Maybe he actually loved all 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But in
Facts,
the in the
facts, facts.
in the chance that he didn't, um, like, is there certain, like, do you think he has an infatuation with just having random sex with women like that?
What?
I think there's just some individuals that just don't give a fuck about protection. Like they just don't really care about it. Like they never got really, even if they even got schooled or like educated about protection, they just never really gave a fuck about it. Like they just know how they gonna fuck. And then at the same time too, like I mean, I don't know all the baby mothers, but like is any one of them dusty on some crazy shit? Like, yo, you shouldn't be fucking this bitch raw.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh word! Oh shit! Then
Yeah,
all right, that's all right.
I would.
That kind of changes my opinion, but like I mean, like me personally, like if I'm in a relationship with Yaya May with the, I'm not fucking her with a condom on, so like that's out the window off already right there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, no. No way, no how. No way, no how. Like that.
I'm not doing that.
I need that
I'm sorry.
inheritance. I need that inheritance for sure.
And then the way how this nigga was acting off of her, and then how the way she was riding out for him, I'm gonna think that shit was fire. So like at that point now, like everything is on the table now. So like, what if I fucked that one time without a condom, and and no baby came from, like she didn't feel sick, nothing came from it. I talked to her like a week later, she's still good, everything is good. Nigga, I'm going back in for seconds if that shit is fire like that. We have a connection like that. So like, I hear
That's
what you're
fair.
saying. Yo, you fucking random women unprotected, but to him, it might not be random. You don't know their connection, how their relationship go,
Right.
and
That's fair.
two, if I went in there and nothing happened, I'm going back in there again. Like
But
it just happened.
you also
Like,
gotta
what's
think
the
about,
what's the worst what's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I beat it once, I'm gonna beat it again.
but you also gotta think about like the kid in this all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
12 kids, he's
Yeah,
not gonna
that's
be there for all
insanity. Yeah,
12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
you've lost the battle mad times, my boy. You lost the
you
battle mad
can't.
times.
And the thing is, he's not gonna. Not only is he not gonna be able to be there for all 12 kids, but he's also 24 years old. What the
Right.
fuck is he gonna teach them niggas? You know what I'm saying? He's still learning himself. You know,
That's
like at 20, at
yeah, it's
24.
to be fair though. I've seen
Yo, yo,
I've seen
yo,
I go
go
go ahead. Go ahead.
real quick text, real quick text, Dezo. I'm telling you right now, there are some parents that are encouraging their children to have a child by 22 So you saying
It can be a
24
young
to me,
grandparent.
nigga? I know some people that like they turn 20 and like some grandparents and some parents like, yo, so when you gonna have a child? You know, don't wait too long to have a
Thing is,
child.
how does
Right.
that
So,
work out for them? No, easy. How does that work out for them?
well, every situation is kind of different, but some of
Everything's
them,
different. Yeah, everything's
I mean,
different.
like it depends on what you're looking for a situation. If do you think like if you never had a child, you was gonna have a crazy career, like you was making 6 figures or something like that? If not, then like if you thought like if you just having a child, you just have a regular life that you could just enjoy your life and be cool with it. Like, yeah, yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm having that child because like, what's the problem here? Like, I wasn't shooting to be no CEO, no building. I wasn't shooting to be the top social worker. I was just choosing to be having a nice life. So like, I had that child at 22 because you know I have a great family here. I like this person. Do you have a connection? Cool. Yo, I don't saw
But
this shit happen when it was
but
18, bro.
here's the thing though, easy. My thing is right. You see the divorce rates in the country. The divorce rates, especially for first time marriage, people who are getting married for the first time, divorce rates are at 50%, bro, or 40 or 50%. So my thing is, if you're young and you're trying to make a marriage last, why would you get married at 22, 23, 24 and have a baby, but like have babies by then, when you're still like at 24? I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to be, for real, for real. I just like at 24, people are just graduating college.
Right.
They're about to start their careers. Why would you want to throw marriage and a baby into that equation? That's just gonna add
I
extra
mean, some
stress
people
that you
haven't
don't
figured
really
it out
need.
though. But to be not like everything is a case by case thing. There are some people that are very pre planned and premeditated and blah blah, and they want to have it like this, and they're very structured. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Mhm.
there are some people that have built up this routine in their life daily that's eventually effectively have them like, you know what I mean, like, or a very organized person, a very detail oriented person. So they can be, there are some, you know what I mean, some one out of every 10, one out of every 5 person, but you maybe find them. But I agree with you from the general sense. I agree there's a, like, for the most part, like, people are just figuring it out. It's kids having kids. It's worse in my opinion. This is where it's worse. It's worse in the countries where it's like third world countries, because like you see the environment that you're in. Why are you trying to bring more, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just so you can feel better about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, your conditions are terrible right now. Why would you want to bring another life into this condition? Those are the
That's
ones
what
I
I'm
don't
saying, bro.
understand.
I don't think
Those
the
are the
age
Um,
is the I don't think the age is the problem. I think the traditions and what we used to do back in the days is the problem. Because nigga, there was people that was having kids when they was young too. Like nigga, some of your parents will come and tell you like, yo, I had you when I was 21, I was young like that. You, so what you saying?
but
The nigga that
but
I'm
what?
talking to right here is a failure. I don't think none of y'all niggas a failure, even though y'all got had when your parents was young. But
But
I
you
think
see,
there
check
was
this
better
out.
traditions and values that was set into your parents that was
Mm.
put into from your other parents that was passed down from their parents, and they were still all attached to your life, and they didn't have other variables coming into your life to screw you
Check
from that.
check this out. Check this out though, easy. You know what's changed since then?
What's up?
Our culture as a whole has changed. Like culture around marriage has changed since then, you know.
All right.
Back then, when people took those vows, that was it. It wasn't no, all right, yeah, we'll get divorced like a month later. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't none of that. It was no, it was till death do us part, for real, for real. Like my parents got married. They've been married for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of marriage doesn't really happen nowadays. Like it
Yeah.
happens. I'm sure, there's some bonds
Far
out
in
here that
between,
are
far
strong.
and few between.
But yeah, it's not at the same rate as it was back then.
Right.
Also with the big families and all that, like information about sex wasn't privy to our parents or our grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Information about what protection, plan B's, um um what's the other thing, bruh? Where you
Uh,
kill the baby before it's born?
oh,
Um what's it called?
um,
I'm blanking on the name for some reason.
I get you. I get what you. I forgot what
Yeah,
the
abortion, like
yeah, yeah,
abortions
yeah.
and all that. They weren't privy to any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why you see those families that were huge, because
Right, right, right,
granddad was nutting in grandma,
right.
and
And it
he
was
didn't know no
right,
better. You know what I'm saying? He was
right,
like, "Yo, you pregnant? How?" And so,
right.
and so once you know, but my main point is throughout all that up until today, we got a different type of thing going on where women are now more sexually liberated than ever. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Mhm,
can go
mhm,
out and get abortions if they need to. They can go out and get Plan Bs if they need to. They can go out and have there's a female condom now. You know what I'm saying? Where
mhm.
they can put it over their pussy before you. I'm saying a lot of vulgar shit stuff right now, but they can put it over their over their vagina if the guy forgets his. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, that's a fact.
Birth control, all this kind of stuff, bro.
Mm,
So it's just different now because a lot of people have the wherewithal to be like, yo, if I want to keep this kid or if I don't want to keep this kid, I'm in full control of either outcome.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? I'm in full control of either outcome.
mm.
Well, as a man, not really, but I mean, I
Well, no,
get your point.
not as a man, but I'm saying as a woman, she's in full control of either outcome. She can control whether she keeps the kid or not. You know,
Yeah, but then so then you start getting to that tricky line right there. So like, if she want to keep the kid now, so now, why do you want to keep the kid? You know what I'm saying? So now you're going to the why now. So
for sure. I don't
because
even.
for women, a lot of opportunities are not for the same way for men as for women. So like, for women show up to like a hospital and she got a kid and she don't want to have it, like they'll work with her, they'll try to work with her to get it. It's not just gonna be like, yo, you just got that, you can't. So like, you got
But
options. So like,
it goes. That's different from state to state, and that's why. Another just a quick point. Because I was listening to the show yesterday. Shout out to Ox and Pirate, Pirates America. That's on Thursdays, right?
Mm,
yeah,
Easy, I pulled up to there, and there was a thing where you guys were referring to the federal government and the state government, kind of, you know, how much they should control, like, you know what I'm saying. So
yeah,
what we're seeing now is that the states are trying to impose certain rules in regards to women's reproductive rights, right? That's what one of the big talking points is. In
right,
certain areas that is more conservative, they are not only charging the women for murder, attempted murder, they're charging the women, the families, like people that are related. Let's say, for example, you go and try to go to another state and you drive the family member, they're gonna take you for as well. They're going to fire the doctor, charge the doctor. So there's doctors that are turning away women that could have possibly been from a sexual assault, stuff like that, and they don't want to have the child, and they're turning down their services because they don't want to get locked up due to the state legislature. So that's why, like, I have a mixed torn feeling about allowing the state to kind of really dictate everything, because if they have a conservative view on stuff, they can probably potentially allow people to get harmed and like still have kids after being like sexually assaulted. That's like a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a possible thing that can happen. So that's why it's a little bit tricky, especially when it comes to women's reproductive rights. It's a little bit tricky.
Where how did we start talking about how did we start talking about this? What were we talking about before we started talking about this?
No, because we were talking about the we were just talking,
we was talking about NBA YoungBoy and 12 baby mamas, 12 kids, 10 baby
Right,
mamas.
right,
But
right.
we was just talking about like how you decide to have all this sex, and I'm like, yo, it's not
right.
all on him. I mean, like,
Young children, like you know what I mean. No, young children, like younger people, bringing in kids into
Right,
this world,
younger people bringing in,
right?
yeah,
And then what happened
kids
was
making
is like you were
kids.
saying, like we were saying, like also the one of the contributing factors is like state. Like, you were talking about like family tradition. Dezo, you were talking about like, you know what I'm saying. They didn't believe in that. You know what I'm saying. Like a lot of
mhm,
them was like religiously rooted, or just, you know, they just wanted to have big families. But now there's even state imposed infractions that saying no, you're going to keep this child even if you're ready to have this child or not. You could be
right, right.
14, 15 years old. No, you're going to have this child. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Kids having kids. I just don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I think at a certain age, obviously there's exceptions to the rule. There's obviously older people who aren't fit to have kids, like we mentioned earlier with the guy who bought an AR-15 for his 14-year-old son. Like I don't keep kids far away from that motherfucker. But obviously I think with age comes experience. With age
For
comes
sure.
wisdom.
But I
With
want
age
to throw
comes
this out here. One caveat for women, there is compared for men, there is a biological clock. Like a physical biological clock for them that is
Mhm.
through studies they show after the age of 35, the chances of women, like the amount of like ailments that you can get from it, like you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, the blood clotting, things like that, like a lot
Yeah,
of things can go wrong with not only the woman but the baby as well, like the
right.
increases of like them having the child having mental issues, physical issues, things of that nature, just due to the fact of the lack of, you know what I'm saying. But there's some people like, as long as you eat right, you stay fit, you know what I'm saying, like you're going to be able to have a, you know what I mean, like a healthy baby. But a lot of the general consensus is that women feel like they have a biological clock, and that's why you'll see like sometimes they'll just go through and say, yo, it is what it is, like I'll just have the child because I
I
may not be able to
mean,
have a child later on.
to be honest, geriatric pregnancy for women starts around 32, 33, 34, 35. So,
Right.
to be honest, like you can have some women that can have a child like even around 40 and things like that nature, but like it is safe for her to have the child anywhere before basically her 30s. That's
Right.
basically what science would kind of tell you. So,
Right.
if you if you consider like a 25, 26 year old a young mother, science will prove that is kind of a great age to have a child.
Yeah.
It's tough, it's tough.
Yeah, my girl's 26, so she's getting up there. I lay back.
All shit does
Uh,
what you saying does it's about that
yeah,
time.
yes. I mean, it's gonna have to be, I guess. I don't think she's gonna wait another what? Well, you said 32 was the
Well, it's really like around 35, but to be safe to be sorry.
well, I don't want to wait until 32 anyway to have kids. I want to have kids before I turn 30. So, I got 4 more years. So,
Yes, sir. Lock in, nigga. Lock
got
in.
4 years. But
So you don't think 26 is young to have a child?
I don't think 26. Well, like I said, I want to have them before 30. I'm not saying I'm gonna have them at 26, but 27, 28,
No, but I'm
29.
saying though, could you think like I think you said like 24 is like kind of young to have like a child. So like
I ain't gonna lie. 24 is
26.
kind
So like
of
2 more years is
26. I think a perfect baby making age is 27. Because by the time your kid is in high school and is active and goes off to college, you'll be
Yes,
what?
before you hit 50, yeah, you gonna by
Yeah,
the
you'll
time the
be
kids and
4
then
or
you're
50.
gonna be you're gonna hit 50 and shit. You
So
able to hit.
you'll have the house to yourself, and you'll still be young enough to enjoy your life still. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think the perfect baby making age is 27.
you see, this is why I'm so confused about. Real quick before we end, why does it always have to be you could be young enough to enjoy your life? So like when you get older, you're not gonna be able to enjoy your life because you're getting older or something. So like, what's going on with that?
Yo, he said basically chill is cooked, bro. Chill is
Easy.
cooked.
no,
Easy.
yo, you hit a certain number and just like, yo, your shit is cooked, nigga. Like you can't enjoy
Easy.
shit no more.
Easy. You
Like
know what I mean, though, bro.
I
Like
don't,
you,
bro. Like I
you,
be hearing this shit so much, and it should be so confusing. Like, why can't you still enjoy life if you hit
you can enjoy
55, bro? The same,
enjoy your
no,
life.
You
no,
just
the
enjoy it
same,
differently. You're just gonna
no,
enjoy
no,
it
no,
differently.
but no, you gonna enjoy it differently. But why can't it be on the same level, even better, than when you was 25, bro? You probably didn't even know
No,
or understand what you was
no,
really
no.
looking at.
Because
Can't
Why
move the
because
not?
same
you know
way.
why? You know why? Because in the all right, let's say for example, I'm a social person and I like going to the parties, right? Me going to parties at 50 versus me going to the parties at 25, it's totally two different things. So you don't want to be a 50
But
year
you
old
put in the same
wilding up,
situation.
bro.
but you're using the same situation when you just said you could do different things and appreciate it differently. So you using a party is
Shit,
not
man.
same, bro. What if
No,
you
no,
go?
no, but that's what I'm trying to explain.
What?
No. Because you said, yo, why you can't enjoy it to the same level? That's what I'm trying to say. If I'm a person, let's say in my 20s, if I'm a person that loves to go to parties, and I don't, let's say for example, I'm grinding. Let me just use a good example. I'm gonna flesh it out for y'all so you guys get it. Let's say I'm in my 20s and then in college, I'm studying to be a doctor, right? I'm studying to be a doctor. And most I have time for is to go to a party maybe every 2 months, every 3 months, something like that, right? I'm studying to be a doctor. I take my full 8 to 12 years of being a doctor, blah, blah. I establish myself. I have kids, blah, blah. Let's say now my kids, let's say this whole time I already have my kids, right? As I'm going to school, blah, blah, blah. Let's say I end up getting my degree, whatever. I'm a doctor, right? And then I finish with my kids, but I want to go party. I'm a 40-year-old going to a party. Like, what am I doing, son? I don't want to party to old people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about like
But
that.
the thing is, come on, real quick.
Go ahead, that's
My main thing about enjoying your life still, being able to enjoy your life still, is once you hit a certain age, and you can still enjoy your life in your 40s and your 50s.
Right.
Once you hit that like late 50s into the 60s mark, you know what I'm saying? You really slow down, you know what I'm saying? Like, your body don't move the same, you wake up with lower back pain, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of things that happen. You're not
You
as
just gotta
active
take
as
care.
you
To
used
be
to be.
honest with you, you gotta take care. If you take care of
You
yourself,
gotta take
you
care of
can
yourself for
definitely.
sure.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say that, like, yo,
You gotta
I
take care of
speak
yourself.
that might go for some people. There's
Easy.
some 50-year-old niggas that you think will still be looking like 40. You're like, yo, you
For sure.
50?
And those are
35,
people
like,
that took care
look
of
at
themselves.
Godfrey. Godfrey's like Godfrey the comedian. I think he's like 56 or something like that. I did not know that Godfrey the comedian was
But
56. I would have never
but
guessed
at the same time, easy, like anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? There's people who are active and take care of themselves, and just random stuff happens to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like your
That's
body can still fail you.
That's true.
No,
There's people that smoke a pack of cigarettes a day and are still living till 70. You know what I'm saying? It's just random sometimes. My thing is, you just want to be able to enjoy your life, take care of the kids, because kids bring a lot of stress onto you. And so after that stress, you still want to be able to be young enough to be able to like go to a random cruise, like go to a random trip to Paris. You know what I'm saying? Like just random stuff that at 60 you may, not be able to do as frequently as you may want to. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
I agree with that.
And I think that sweet age is 27.
real
Context,
quick.
how old are you, bro?
You said what?
How old are you?
You said how hard? What?
How old are you? Bro? How old are you?
Oh, 30. I'm in my 30s.
Oh man, you're cooked. Easy. How old are
Oh
you?
yeah, I'm cooked. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm for sure. I'm all right, bro. I'm all right, bro. I'm cooked.
Easy. How old are you?
Oh, but I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Like, luckily for me, like I got mad energy, so I know like I'm be able to keep up with my like I'm gonna like actively.
Oh,
like,
that's
you know what I mean?
that's another point.
Stay
Like
healthy.
I want to
Yeah.
be able to be if my kid takes up a sport, I want to be. I feel like at 27,
Yeah,
you're
for sure.
young enough to be able to actually go out and be active with them.
Right.
But you're also old enough to teach them wisdom and like give
So
them.
what you
guidance.
saying? So what you saying? 38, you gonna be cooked? You can't fucking dribble a rock or something
How
like that?
easy? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 30. I'm 30, bro. I'm 30.
Oh, so you're both 30. So
Yeah.
that's fine, man. I feel like at 30, you still got time. But at 38, your knees.
I see some
Like
healthy ass motherfuckers that's moving better than some 20-year-olds
easy,
at
easy,
40, bro. I
easy,
promise you, bro.
easy,
Dezo.
easy.
I was
Listen to me,
just
bro.
on, bro. I
Just
was
listen.
just on Eastern Parkway on Labor Day parade. There's some
No.
50-year-olds
Easy,
moving
easy,
better than some 20-year-olds, bro.
Easy. Those are
easy,
mutants, bro. No. Those are mutants.
Those ain't no
easy.
fucking mutant, bro. Look
Those
how
are
many many niggas is moving, bro. Look how many niggas
West
is
Indian,
out there.
no. West Indian
Easy, real
old
quick, bro.
men are
There's
mutants, bro.
there like Tim Duncan is old for an NBA player. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bruh, he retired at 38. He was 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like
Not everybody can be LeBron James, bro.
it's not that. Please don't look at LeBron James and be like, yeah, that's the standard right there. No, he's not.
No,
No, he's not, bro.
No,
That is
that's
not the
what that
standard.
no, that's what,
Niggas knees start to hurt, bro.
No,
Niggas knees start to hurt.
all I'm saying is, bro. All I'm saying is, I hear your point on that right there. But all I'm saying is, for this game right here, because you talking about the ball game, pause. But you talk about that for this game right here. There is no limit for men. A man can have a child at damn near 50 or 60 and still have a great and productive child. But all I'm saying is there should be no cutoff to when you can enjoy life. Yeah, you could have been a party nigga in your 20s, but doesn't mean you have to be the same party nigga in your 50s. You can enjoy life a little bit different. Now you like to go fucking take a little fucking excursion. You like to go hang gliding and you like to mingle with the people that's right there. And that's almost like a party to you because you have a more social experience of having a more in-deep conversation. You switched up the partying for more conversation, so a different kind of conversation.
Trying to
So
hump on cheeks, fuck all that, bro. I'm trying to hump on cheeks, bro.
Well, you're gonna hump on the cheeks later on. You just gotta wait your turn. It's just like you just don't get it right there at the moment. Like I just gotta build it up now. I just gotta build it up real quick.
So easy. When do you plan on? Or do you ever plan on having kids? Like, do you plan on having kids?
No, I plan on having it, but I'm just saying I'm not like rushing
Like,
into it. Like
so
that's not like a
what do
planned
you
thing.
mean by not rushing it? Like what
Like,
age do you think you'll have kids by?
I mean, I don't. I was like. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not
This
like
nigga was
planning
dead
it
weight
out.
till 52. No funny.
Yeah, he's
Yo,
gonna wait
Easy
till
was
50.
No,
dead weight
I'm not. Nah, I mean, that's kind of crazy right there. 52 is kind of crazy. But you never know. You know, I might crank one out right at 52. You never know. So you never fucking know. But
Nigga Easy's gonna send his kid off to college at 70.
you be all right. Your big brother will hold you down. I already
Right.
put it through the
Ah,
ringer.
that is
But
funny, bro.
But I'm just saying though, like I don't got no planned age for it. Like whenever it happened, it happened. But I'm not saying like, yo, by 34, I'm gonna have my child. Like, nah.
Right.
Context, when do you plan on have kids? You're 30 as well.
Same thing with Easy. I don't really do have plans for it. Like I said, like to me, it's more of it's a financial thing for me. Like when I feel like I'm financially like cool to have like a kid. And I think I'll figure that. I'll know when it's a thing, and that's where I look at it as. Because it's not only one. I don't want to just have one. At least probably.
You want to do an NBA
No,
anymore?
not 12.
Where
But I need someone.
If he was a millionaire, you probably have 12. If he was a millionaire, a
Yeah, for
multi-millionaire,
sure, for sure. Oh yeah. If I was a millionaire, yeah. I need two.
All right, nigga. All right, all right, all right.
I told you I agree with Cam.
Even if I'm a multi-millionaire, I'm pulling the Will Smith, man. 2 kids. That's it.
Oh no.
That's all for me, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Actually,
I need one in at least each continent, my boy.
Imagine you're a multi-millionaire from when you was 18 and you was getting crazy pussy, you get crazy wrecked from when you was 16. Your whole perspective on the life is different.
Go ahead and have multiple baby moms and multiple kids, bro.
No. I'm saying your perspective on life is different. What? Now you're saying, yo, I want to have a big family because I got it like that and I want them to enjoy life like that. It's not saying have multiple baby mothers. It's like how Cam said. I just imagine myself with a huge family. However that comes, it comes. But God I need that. I need that.
That's crazy.
Like same thing, like I was saying, like, and it doesn't have to be from like the same area. Like obviously, like for me, I would do one in each continent, one in Asia, one in Africa, one in Europe. You feel what I'm saying? I probably have the most ones in the United States because I could go there and I'm gonna be around them. You know what I'm saying? But then from there, bam, I just send y'all money. You know what I'm saying? Like I come visit y'all from time to time. You know what I'm saying? One's gonna be a soccer player. One might end up being an engineer. You know what I'm saying? One might be like, you know what I'm saying? A plumber. Another one gonna be a baseball player. And I definitely need to have a basketball player as a son, for sure, son. For sure. I need to have a son in the NBA, for sure. If I don't, then what I've been doing all this time? What have I been doing?
What do you mean, bro?
If I don't have a kid in the NBA, if I don't have a kid in the NBA, I'm a failure as a father.
How tall are you, Context?
He said what?
How tall are you?
Oh, I ain't that tall.
Nah, nigga, why you setting your kids up like that?
Nah.
Nah. But hit me out. Hit me out.
That's crazy.
Hear me out. I'm gonna put him I'm gonna put my potential son in a very rigorous training. So me, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I messed up in life. I was bugging out. I was supposed to be really putting in pain to really maximize my potential. My kid is gonna be maximized for sure. But I was a bugger. I was not supposed to be doing like healthy. I was not putting myself in a prime position to be like a basketball player and shit. I really like was like wasting my
But
time
even if you were doing that, there's a chance that your physical gifts just wouldn't allow you to become an NBA player. You know what I'm saying?
fair point. But
there's people that train their asses off and become just
for sure. But luckily for now in the NBA, there's way less athleticism you need and God-given talent, and you can really just work in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So
you don't think it's more?
Steph Curry?
Muggsy Bogues was a NBA player.
Do you know
you think Muggsy Bogues will make it in the league today?
Hold on. Do you know how physically strong Muggsy Bogues and Earl Boykins were?
They can squat. They were 5'11", bro.
They can
5'10".
Muggsy Bogues was 5'6". Muggsy Bogues was 5'6", and Earl Boykins is 5'6". I saw Nate Robinson in person. It's crazy. But what I'm saying is Earl Boykins was repping 1,000 pounds. He was repping 1,000 pounds. Do you understand what that means? 1,000 pounds. He was squatting. 1,000 pounds is
kind of crazy.
He was squatting 1,000, bro. He was
I'm not gonna lie.
1,000, bro.
That damn near sounds.
No, leg pressing. I'm not squatting. I'm bugging out. Context. He wasn't squatting. He was leg pressing.
5'6", bro.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
You think an NBA scout would even look at a 5'6" player today?
What I'm saying. What's her name? No, I don't. But look at what's her name? Marquise Noel from Brooklyn. I mean, from the Bronx.
For sure.
That ended up
Wasn't he like 5'8" though? He's 5'8", right?
He's 5'8", yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like in that ballpark. Nate Robinson, like you know what I'm saying, 5'8", 5'9", blah blah blah. It doesn't matter what the case. The point what I'm saying is, if you put craft into your skill, if you have a very very elite skill such as shooting, your chances are a little bit more likely compared to, because you know why? The spacing in the league. So you can get away with not having to be athletic and get away. Like Isaiah Joe doesn't need to be athletic to be Isaiah Joe. It's just crazy that Isaiah Joe is athletic. Like when he caught that body last year, I was surprised. But Isaiah Joe can just be a shooter and be a movement shooter. Now, obviously, your agility counts, you know what I'm saying, towards your athleticism, things like that. But it's primarily based off of your skill and your ability to work on your craft of shooting the ball. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's
just teach them how to play baseball.
You said what?
Just teach them how to play baseball. MLB pays way more in English. Shohei Ohtani just got a $500 million contract.
I just said I'm gonna have. Okay, cool. I just told you. What do you think the Asian kids for?
Oh shit!
All right. On that note, man, we'll catch y'all on Monday. We'll catch y'all on Monday back here for No Snooze Button, man.
I told you it was gonna leave y'all with some ignorance, y'all. We was not live. I told you it was gonna leave you some ignorance.
Wow, shit.
That's 5-star right there. 5-star ignorance right there, man.
Yo, context.
Definitely like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir. Where can people find you, man? Where can people find you?
Close us out, man.
Oh yeah, I know the vibes, man. Like, comment, subscribe. You can find me on No Snooze Button Show on Mondays and Fridays. And I got a surprise for you, but I'm not gonna reveal it yet. You're gonna be seeing me real soon, man. New camera, new mic alert. You know what I'm saying? Don't know about the new Wi-Fi alert yet, but we're gonna keep y'all into it with that. Definitely pay attention to the champagne room, pay attention to your notifications. When Ox has Ox Court, Graveyard Shift, Champagne Room, and Ox and Pirates America. Tune into the last show that was yesterday with Easy. And then also, I think
don't forget about Oxtails, bro. We got
Oxtails. Yeah, I just was about to say, I noticed that he had the OG on, man. Salute to Chill. and us getting that interview. I'm gonna tap into that. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm definitely gonna watch it because I'm really, really curious to see how how Chilltown got to where he was at now, man. But salute to Oxy putting in that pain. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. You're gonna catch us on Monday morning, same time, same place.
Yes, sir. Hey, make sure y'all stay safe this weekend. Exit this weekend the same way you entered it, man. 10 fingers, 10 toes. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay safe, man. Stay safe. We will
Yes.
catch y'all Monday. Easy,
Make sure you
man. Anything you want to say?
keep that money in your pocket. It solves everything you need to solve in life. Make sure you got that
Mm.
dollar.
Mm. All right,
That's a fact.
fellas. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.